Well, hello, and welcome back to Dragonborn Industries and my full table of beautiful friends. We've got Emily, Jack, we've got Steph, we've got Alex, and we've got Tamsin. And of course, I am your games master, Ian, the Dragonborn Bard, and I will be taking you through this journey in the Starfinder setting from the guys at Paizo who, hey, come on, throw us a bone. Come partner with us. You know, we've got a lovely set, we've got lovely people, and I'm all right too. So that'd be nice. But I hope you are all. Well. Name one person who doesn't like me. I dare you. There's 5 guys around this table. Wincing.
Depends how the combat goes, doesn't it, Ian?
Oh, you guys are fucked. Thank you all to those of you who are here on Twitch tonight, anybody who's watching on YouTube, be it in the future, be it further in the future, because you can only really watch it in the future from our perspective now, really.
Unless
Tamsin.
time loops around.
Timey-wimey shit, really. But, how are you guys doing?
Good. Yeah,
Dandy.
Tight.
Yeah.
So much sugar.
And that's good, because I've got a little jar of M&M's here, and I'm saving all my blue ones up there, because they're my favourites. So I guess...
This is very difficult. Okay.
There's only one thing to say.
No.
Beam me with an M&M. There's only one thing to really say, and it's: would you rather?
Oh fuck! Here we go.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Oh, I have one of
I know what's
these.
coming. I know what's coming.
No, because we were talking about this earlier.
Yeah. God.
Die in the vacuum of space. Drown in the dark depths of the Mariana Trench, or in a volcano.
Volcano every time, 100%.
Space for me.
Nah, that's one of my biggest fears. Actually, you've highlighted 2 of my absolute biggest irrational fears there. So yeah, volcano every time, no questions.
So you'd rather burn alive?
Absolutely.
Than...
Well, this is the thing. I feel like my nervous system would be so shot so quickly. It'd be like, yeah, done.
This is what I'm saying, because like if you fall into a volcano, I feel like you get knocked out the moment you hit.
Exactly.
But
You might have to agree.
No, but you guys were expecting the volcano to be a mile high above like the event horizon when the actual lava. Because you said it's like hitting concrete when you hit water.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're directly above it. But what about as you're approaching that lava? At some point before those nerve endings are burnt off by hitting the lava, your eyeballs have to melt.
Yeah, can we just
Well,
go
then
a
at
bit
least
like
you can't see what's
Pompeii? They didn't die, but you did say fall in a volcano specifically. You didn't say like melt slowly in a pyroclastic flow.
Okay, Lady
Plastic
Smart.
flows are actually hot enough that they would burn your nervous system.
Oh shit, she geologied you!
Shit's going down here.
All of the
It is
bodies,
They also do
don't
run
get
at about
eaten by
200
whale.
kilometres an hour, so they tread your skin.
but why are all the bodies encased in pain, severe pain?
Because they scare
Well,
you.
I mean, because they
They're all
know
in the-
it's coming.
They're all in
Like,
the
you can
fetal
see
position.
it's coming. You can see
Didn't
this
they also,
massive
though,
wall of
with
heat.
Pompeii, didn't
and-
they actually then like go and actively preserve those bodies even further than they already were for like
tourists?
Yeah.
So so this is my point, right? That's the volcano, yeah, where it could be this moment, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be a quick death of just blistering, unimaginable pain before your nerve endings go. But you've got to feel like your eyeballs go and your genitals go. And I'm not all about that. Drowning, I imagine that to be really uncomfortable and cold, and I don't like being cold. So I'm with Alex, I'm space. I'm like, I imagine the
That's
vacuum of
got to be the
space.
slowest.
Gasping for breath though, no.
But you can't even do that, but that's what you're doing underwater.
Yeah, but, no.
But in space,
Drop me out.
you are just, everything gets sucked out, your eyeball leaves your head, and I imagine it's less painful than a migraine.
Anyone who's been spaced, get in the comments.
Yeah.
Burning alive whilst being... No, sorry. Being eaten alive whilst burning underwater.
Whilst burning.
I mean, that's just,
I mean, the only thing that's missing is space, right?
I mean,
Yeah.
we could do like, what's the one on Mars? Is it Mount Erebor?
Yeah.
Or something.
I don't think it's Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, it might be Lord of the Rings. It's like the largest...
Erebor literally is
It might be Erebor. Yeah, it might be Lord of the Rings. I'm trying to think of the one on Mars. It's the largest volcano in the solar system. So that would be space and volcano. And that you somehow go and it's somehow liquid enough that you're underwater that you drown.
I mean,
In lava for the
you could
microsecond.
Maybe if you didn't burn, you could drown in the lava, but it's unlikely.
I love how we're trying to choose the best of
Oh, wait,
3,
it's
and then we just
magma.
combine all of them.
Exactly.
Mega death.
Let's burn, drown, and suffocate.
I think the lesson here is just don't go outside.
Yeah.
And that's my life entirely. You said just don't go outside.
Introverts
is
survive
it?
longer.
Oh, fucking hell.
Welcome to the show, everybody. Shit gets real philosophical when we start this, but I guess let's talk about some advertisement. Steph, let's hand over to you.
Hello. So, some of you who watch us may or may not know that we are actually located in the great county of Cornwall.
Where?
Shitface.
He's from the north, he doesn't get it.
And it is St. Piran's Day tomorrow, which for us is our patron saint, even though he's from Ireland.
You made everybody sick.
You made Emily sick. Just that underhanded comment right there from Alex.
St. Piran.
You're going to be alright. Just making sure you're okay.
Can I do the ad read, or shall I speak?
Oh, sorry, miss.
Are we going to behave ourselves, kids?
We are talking about our patron saint here. We are talking about Cornish pride.
Exactly.
You will listen.
So, hence why I'm dressed head to toe in the national tartan today. So I thought, let's try and do a little bit of Canuic. The thing with Canuic is it's really hard to translate it properly. So I'm going to have a go at doing some Cornish, and Tamsin has very kindly agreed to be my translator today. So, Difta go Perrin Lowen.
Hello. Happy St. Piran's Day.
Maraz the Warrior Prince 3D Rag Skunninans a hail.
Thank you, Warrior Prince 3D, for support stream.
That is exactly the direct translation.
With Canuic, the language that technically died in the 1800s, Steph couldn't find an accurate translation for this world's live stream, so using mining terminology instead.
Agan Grethevs, Cana Cavos, Canas Printer at 3 Warrior Prince 3D.etsy.com, play Cana de Veneth and fastest Concord, Thenen Steren down. Yeah. It's real.
That's as good as Poppity Ping.
Yeah. Ragden Canraz, Diski Aga Prenez.
A flock of sheep can find quality 3D prints at warriorprince3d.etsy.com, where they can use the perma code discount to the stars for a 10% takeoff of their purchase.
Muraz, Warrior Prince 3D, Hakofeth, Kifeth, Kinza, Hanen Karasten, e Agas Pastio.
Thank you, Warrior Prince 3D, and remember, jam first! No carrots in your pasties!
There we go.
Wonderful elocution.
In all fairness, I'm relatively impressed with the delivery of that.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought we were going to lose Alex straight away there, and I just watched him go stone-faced and stare at his screen.
He's going, don't
I thought
laugh,
you were
don't
saying,
laugh.
let's go canoeing. That's why I laughed.
Yeah, I was like, is this a word game?
Let's go canoeing. Honestly, I had such fun finding those words, but literally, everything I had to put into mining and agriculture terminology.
Thank you so much, Steph. Thank you so much to Richard at Warrior Prince 3D, who has been supporting the show from the very start. You can get some amazing minis from him, and I mean, BD1 here, he printed for me a life-size BD1, which is just cute as shit, along with some other things like Tamsin. That fucking Angel of Death up there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That none of you can see on camera, but
It's big and it's beautiful, and it's going to kill us all.
that's how I want to go. So thank you to Warrior Prince 3D. But talking about sponsorship, we need to talk about Roll and Play Press, and I need to dive down here for my Roll and Play Press toolkits, because these are great little GM toolkits and player toolkits you can have behind your screen or at your tables if you just want a little bit of meat to that skeleton, if you want a little bit more for your characters, and you can roll on loads of random tables here to find out what you do or don't want, which I use, and I say it every week, I use them for these sessions, and if there's something that I'm like, you know what, let's fill out a bar, let's fill out an area, it's really, really great for that. So we have an affiliate code, which is Dragonborn10. Go to the website, rollandplaypress.com, use that code, you get 10% off all of your book purchases, and yeah, please go check them out. They are an awesome service and just phenomenal guys with a phenomenal product. But with that, if there's no more announcements, you've got about 30 seconds to scoff your faces.
By Spike and Colonel!
Following a lead, and then a suspicious group, the face.
You fucked up.
Oh. Roll it again, mate.
I got this. I got it. It's fine.
Oh, shit.
This is a very serious stream, guys.
Very professional.
Oh, thank you.
We are but children.
Oh, I'm actually crying. Oh. Oh.
Anyway.
Following a lead and then a suspicious group, the crew face off with potential members of the organisation they've been tasked to kill and the potential hired help therewith. However, some choice words and admittance of pain caused by the company from TJ has the party and the hit crew and the target that's only known as G33 or G33K3Y questioning what is going on around them. With the offer of helping the party claim another orb from inside Dynatech and also finding data and information by hacking into the Dynatech systems, the party agree not to kill G33. However, they were not the only ones hunting down the underground and elusive hacker, and somehow, having been followed and tracked, G33 is engaged by some of the Dynatech Re-Acquisitions department specialists. The party wanting more answers, get involved, and chaos ensues. And that is where we are going to join back in today, as this Vesk hunter chases G33 outside where the party see they are still around the node. And this fight bursts out onto the street. Calling for aid, TJ manages to coax Buddy, the bouncer for the guild, into coming into the fight. And to reset the scene so that you guys know roughly where you are. Currently, the ground is now becoming more usable again as that sticky bomb grenade is about to disperse. The rest of you, along with this ramshackle room of broken equipment that's been used to make up this supercomputer, are now second to leave the building after these hunters. They've chased G33 outside, and this is where we're going to pick up today. In the streets of the Spike of Absalom Station, where at the top of the round, Emily, our Skelkin Shaw, is back, but not quite yet. Could you roll me a D4, please? And we were going to retcon that you guys would have sent her a message and said, hey, we're going to be at the node trying to find this person. One. Can you roll initiative for me, please? And we'll get you into the initiative count. As you turn up, I don't know, would Skelkin have like Coke in hand and like walking into the...
Oh no.
Cucumbers on her eyes.
Please tell me that's to start with a nat one.
Oh my god.
Guess who's back? Back again. Natty's back. What's your initiative bonus?
Not enough.
Hey, it's fine. It's works into the storyline.
Yeah.
You're just like that. Big gulp. You're just like...
Just literally trips downstairs.
Teapot and shopping bag.
Pretty sure yours is quite high.
It's just dex bonus, right?
It'll be dex bonus and anything else you get for initiative, so it should be at the top of the page.
It should be. I know.
Should say EAC,
There's
KAC,
something I
command,
can
and then
do
initiative.
about this. I'm sure there is.
Go for it.
I just need to know where it is.
But while we wait for you to, we know that you're going to be at the back end of the initiative. Let's jump in at the very top. So I need to come and just double check where Opash is. Yeah. Okay. So this drow that is wearing this like really spiked armor and has this arm with a rifle attached to it is now no longer slowed by your spell that you had on before as they come outside at the top of the round. They can't quite see from where they are and no longer encumbered where they are. They are going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to there, and they are going to take the shot at G33. It's an 11 on the dice, and then we've got a plus 8. I'm pretty sure that's going to hit. 19 against EAC is definitely a hit. It's actually, I believe, the first hit against G33.
Okay.
They've done quite well to get out of this just yet. So let's roll some damage. It's not good. So this laser rifle that is on an arm. They are just almost that kind of like SWAT kind of walkway, like it's all like really smooth. They move forwards into position and a big red beam of energy just knocks G33 to one side as it smashes into them. They are going to take some hefty damage. So let's put that one onto there, and then they can't do anything else with a bonus action, well, swift action, so that is going to be that one there. Next up, Kaz, you are currently just in the doorway on this side, and they have now moved out of the way, and that floor, where it was all sticky before, is now dissipating, so that terrain is gone. Skelton, what did you roll?
I rolled 1. My initiative bonus is +3.
Cool.
I can't do shit.
Okay.
What you got for us, Kaz?
So have I lost sight of the drow because?
No, technically this is a a double door, so you would be able to.
So I can still see out.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's you know, they are exactly 30 foot away from you by the looks of things.
Yeah, I think Kaz would try it and still go for the drow. So he will take his plasma rifle out.
Oh yeah.
And go for the shot.
Come on.
16 versus EAC.
16 versus EAC. Just hits.
Oh, okay.
EAC is 16.
Oh.
Smashing. D10. Okay, that's 7 E and F damage.
How'd you kill him?
Oh my god! I did not realize he was that injured.
But drown action, eh?
Steal his armour.
Throw him in a volcano.
Show him the space! Volcano T-Rex!
All of the above.
A fire-breathing dragon in space.
With a fish.
It's trapped in a goldfish.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, it's the goldfish man.
Who's Goldfish Man?
Finn O'Gillicuddy.
Finn.
I think.
I bet he'd like a bit of drow action.
Oh, you would.
Obviously,
It's
mechanically,
always history.
I only take one shot, but I think thematically, I think just like shoot him in the back of the shoulder blade. He ends up sort of stumbling around towards me, doing like a 180, and I'll just shoot him a couple more times, and then he just sort of burns away at him.
Yeah, so it hits him in the shoulder, and he's like, come on, man, and then just like, and it just, and they are.
I think I forgot that shit.
Say something cool, Kaz.
It's just been revoked. So
I got nothing cool to say. Kaz has got to work on it.
anything else from
So that's my standard action. I would think.
standard action?
I think I. Have you got one of the movement thingamajigs?
I do.
I've got.
There we go. And I'm like right here, am I?
Yeah, so you're literally 5 foot behind the door, so.
Okay, I'll Oh, do I get to the side of them? No, because I have to go through the terrain. I'll get up in this slot here.
Yeah.
Right behind.
Very easily doable and technically
You've also
flanking.
got a +1 actually because of getting.
Okay.
So it's
Oh,
17
yes.
years. Oh, yeah, that's on the desk, isn't it, to get them?
Yes, sorry, it is. Yeah. So
Oh, it's
for
target
Vesk,
oriented.
it's yeah.
Yes,
yeah.
it is, absolutely.
Yeah.
Actually, sorry, can I say that I went here instead?
Yeah, you could
So
easily
I
have gone.
want to make sure I'm out of view, so I'm not in people's way if I
Yeah,
shoot.
absolutely.
Yeah, that's everything. Yeah.
Okay. Enter. Buddy.
Yeah, buddy!
So, last time, obviously, you called out and we were like, he's attacking this differently abled Yosoki! Hey! Pick on someone your own size! How much can they move? Okie dokie.
All movement.
Just
+20 to everything.
blistering
It's
speed.
50 foot.
Whoa, buddy!
Because they're a large creature,
Big
they are.
They
legs.
got, yeah.
Yeah, they got some stride on them.
Big
So we do
beefy
5,
boy.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Boom.
Exquisite.
Hey!
Somebody's getting smashed kebab.
What's going on here?
Out.
How hard is it not to say that? So, they are going to make an attack. It's not quite opposite, but they can't get to their opposite, so it's not going to be technically flanking. This big hammer that they're like twirling round, they're going to go for a disarming strike. So this is going to be a combat maneuver. They have to beat 15 plus KAC. So it's quite a big number to get. But they've got some numbers. They've got some numbers.
And a +1.
And they have a +1. It's a 6 on the dice.
Oh dear.
Oh, so it's at least a 7.
I'm just going to put this book away. No, it's fine. Unfortunately, though, it's not going to hit with those numbers there. So, let's have a look at anything else. He's like, hey, leave him alone! That is going to be all that he can do. The desk. Well, looks like we've got a bit of a party situation then. They are going to do a lot of things that I forgot they had because I didn't check their sheet properly last week. This week, I did.
You read up.
I did. It's like, oh, okay.
Insta-kill.
Not as bad as that.
Almost.
Insta-maim.
Oh yes. I make you lose arms.
Well,
Kill, only to maim or seriously injured.
one of these is a soldier feat called Close Combat. So when you hit an adjacent foe with a melee attack, as long as you are adjacent to that target, you get a +2 circumstance bonus to your AC against attacks from other creatures that are not adjacent to you.
Cool.
Boo.
Until the beginning of the next turn, which I should have been using the entire time, was this person's whole build.
Boo.
But they are currently adjacent to these two.
It's cool, but shit.
Yeah. Objectively cool, but no thank you.
They start to move their way around, so they do move through a threatened square if people want to take an opportunity attack. But he just tries to shove them. It's 2 on the dice.
Bloody.
I can't make it. No, I dropped my sword, didn't I?
You did.
I did drop my sword. That would have actually disappeared now because I'm more than 10 feet away.
Okay.
So that would have gone.
Punch him in the tip.
Can I make it? Can I
Titty punch!
can I make it with a gun? Or does it have to be unarmed?
Technically, it'd be an unarmed strike, but I suppose we could treat this as a club for damage, which is still just a D4.
Alright, I'll
So,
give it.
before he carrieth on moving.
I'll give it a go, yeah. Okay. What do I add on? Is it base attack bonus?
It'd be base attack bonus and strength.
Okay. 19.
Against KC hits.
Woo!
Oh, yeah. Okay, D4. That's a cocker. That's a 2-er.
2 points of damage. What do you do as he's stepping around? You're not killing him here or knocking him out, I just want to know how you strike.
Trip him up.
Punch him in the tip.
Nipple cripple.
I don't think vests have tits. They're more like rocks, aren't they?
Rock hard pecs.
I think because he's coming up behind the Vex, he might just try and like gun about the back of his knee
Yeah?
to try and like just give his attention and just get something out of it.
Disarm only.
You with like the back of the gun, but a lot sturdier than you think. And unfortunately, all of that damage doesn't seem to go through.
Okay.
Ooh.
Reverberates and creates damage in your wrist.
They would go there. G33 would not take the attack of opportunity because they don't got anything really melee. They move around to there, and then let's use some bits and bobs.
Make friends.
Oh, we're gonna make this friend a pizza.
Ooh, fight friend.
Okay.
Friend.
That hammer again. Now that they've put away the blade, is back out, and they bring it down double-handed into the floor as G33 manages to step back once more, and the core, this fusion core in this hammer, ignites as it hits the floor and keeps it pinned down to the ground. And he has to let go of the hammer.
Oh.
That was a nat 1.
Oh!
Fuck yes.
You're a bit quicker than I expected you to be, nonetheless. And then we'll spend a resolve point to get an extra movement action, which he then pulls that blade back out. I have a lot more fun with this one anyway. That's the end of his go.
I don't like
Got a
it.
bit more time. A little bit more time.
Calyx,
Oh.
you are on the scene.
I think I'm behind the door, aren't I?
You are just behind the door, so essentially between the door and Protocol Phoenix.
Cool, I picked up one that's not finding Steph.
Good old eBay ones. They get cold and then they don't like to work.
It's the same as me.
I know the feeling. Yeah.
I'm cold.
Not that one.
Just on your eye.
Cool.
That was pretty good.
Okay,
That's
so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm trying to see if I can get a line of sight
I mean,
towards this one.
5.
I'm too far away to.
You get
Yeah,
5
if
foot
you
out the
can-
door and then 25 foot up here, and you'd have line of sight down there.
Yeah, fair. I might do that.
Do you need somebody who
actually.
can crawl?
Climb up the wires.
Oh yeah.
Let's grab some. Ticket attack!
Okay. Climbing up the wall.
5 little Kayleigh sitting on a wall.
Probably be about that.
Cool. Do you know what? I'm going to try this one more time, and I really hope this works because this is not episode 13 now. So I'm going to try it one last time. Magical arrow on the Vesk.
Go for it.
It worked pretty well last
Yeah.
time.
It did.
That was actually real good.
Hey, you did some damage.
Right.
Everybody else is
So-
shit.
It's
Yeah.
still the get him
Still
on.
get him, yeah.
you
We
know,
get the
plus
plus
one.
one.
So,
Whoop, whoop.
oh, that's 23.
Good on.
Nice.
19
Good on.
and 21.
Oh my god, yeah.
So that actually did work.
Hit.
Finally, I'm getting
Start
this.
solid some damage. You can get these lovely cups on the Dragonborn Industries merch store, www.dragonbornindustries.com, along with things like hoodies and t-shirts, which I'm not wearing today because I'm wearing my Sainsbury's fantastic one.
Did you have to add that in?
That's what she said.
So, yeah.
So that's how you cast it.
Crawling up the wall.
Kill this guy!
Fucking hell.
Daddy's gone mad, hasn't he?
Great mad!
Imagine if the chair broke then.
I didn't think that.
So the little back legs like clamp down behind him. He sort of rears back, using the thin amount of threads. And again, it's like this sort of arrow pattern, but I've kind of figured out the arrow pattern now. It's kind of working, and the electrical surge goes through the arrows and through to the middle, and it shoots out for a total of 10 force
Damage,
against EAC.
Yes, EAC is obviously definitely a hit. 10 force damage, they are not resistant to. Yeah!
That's a fucking good hit. Yes.
How'd you kill him?
Yay!
Holy.
Yeah, okay. So I think there's just this sort of like anger and sort of confusion and everything. And I've just climbed out the wall. I'm just like, please stop! I don't want this anymore. Creates a thing, and yeah, it's just like a hit, and it's aiming probably for the center of his chest. Just pow, pow, and then a final one. Just yeah, for flavour, just a really powerful one at the end, just to hit him.
And they hit. And the slow motion thing is like, ugh. And there's like this look as he turns around to like see where that's come from, of like anger, frustration, almost like most people when they die look fearful. This guy just looks pissed off, and he's like, ugh. And then like falls flat on his face
On the hammer.
on top of the hammer.
Spears himself.
Think about hammers; they're usually quite blunt.
The other end isn't.
It's an engine at the other end of it. But
Quite hard to impose.
he falls prone
Fucking hell.
there and then.
Wow.
Anything else from you, Calix?
So he's dead at this moment.
Sure.
Sure. Okay.
Kill him again!
Cool. I don't think no, I don't have anything else right now. I think I'm just going to be like, and that's it.
I've missed how this is happening. Is there Velcro or?
It's blue tack.
Blue tack.
Oh.
Bruce,
Magic.
you feel that toxin finally leave your body like as you're like throbbing with this gravitational energy. You currently stand in this room. Everybody else is like evacuated, and Imelda's currently running out. Like, Bruce, come on, we gotta go.
Okay. I guess I'm just gonna be like, come on, and then I'll move towards the door.
Easily get 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 30 would put you into the doorway, so I'll just put you out here for now.
Yeah.
Hello, Bruce.
What's going on out here?
You can't put you flat in that
What's happening?
down tail.
Trouble up, Bill.
Shall I kill him more? What shall I guess I'm just going to peer at the body on the floor and then look at the hammer and just go, all right.
I want that hammer.
Yeah, that's all.
Yeah.
That's all I do.
Still maintaining that gravitational energy, or are you just going to disperse that and let it go?
I think seeing him on the ground, I'm going to disperse it.
Yeah. And does that look like anything just disappear? Is it just like...
Kind of like just a vibration of air pressure, just kind of... That's
Like
it.
when it's hot and
Yeah.
you can see the waves.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then we get attacked by 2 more. Fuck.
Forward.
Melda's
TJ,
Hi.
is there anything you'd like to do? Now's the time. We are remaining in initiative.
I don't like it.
I currently don't like how close Geeky is, so I want to run up to Geeky. I'm camouflaged with the door.
Yeah, 25 get you that.
And I want to try and like pull him a little bit away from this body, just because that's a very big tail, and I don't like the look of it.
Yeah. Do you say anything?
Just let's safety in numbers, and then we'll get you somewhere safe.
And you see almost as you pull on them, they're acting out of instinct and survival, and you can see that you don't know if them evading all of this attacking has been something that's come from like their cranial cortex or their exocortex, or if it's something naturally being like Moxie from the Ahsoki kind of lineage, but they're like, yes. And they will allow you to move 5 foot back.
Yeah.
But that's as far as you can move.
Cool.
The rest of your movement.
Does he look dead?
You can give me a medicine check.
Well,
Oh, I should have just fucking...
You're okay.
that's a natural one.
Yeah, I mean, as dead as anything else you come across.
Why is that happening today?
Last week was worse.
Oh, it was
Yeah, it
real
was.
bad.
Honestly, we were rolling solo last
Yeah.
week.
I
all
just-
the time.
I saw what that. I think TJ saw what that tail can do, and he's kind of a bit pissed off. He's just going to double tap, and try and just shoot with the laser pistol.
Chop his tail off.
No, 7.
Shooting the moon.
Oops.
Anything else from yourself?
That's everything from me.
Skelken?
About fucking time, mate.
You would come in from this direction, having been notified that they were heading to the node, and as you enter onto the street that should have been further down, you would have seen that like chaos is erupting. There's like laser bolts going everywhere. There's gunshots. There's fighting, and then you see this massive bear, and then members of your crew running out in this fight. You probably, I mean, are you running down the street with a drink and some shopping bags, or are you like geared up and ready to go?
I imagine. I don't think I would have been let in on what I could be going into, but me being me, I'm not gonna rock up to a summons with like a frickin' Starbucks and like.
This guy would. We're murdering people today. What's going on, guys? It's your go.
Would I know this bear is there?
No.
Is it a new thing?
You personally wouldn't have seen this because you were away on the ship with Dera's Day, moving it to another docking bay and talking to them and spending some time, you know, doing whatever you want to do.
So I've never been here before.
No, this is new ground. But you can see your friends, and you can see, you know, they've been fighting these 2 downed individuals, of which this bear stands around one of them.
I guess I'll just like ask bad guys.
Bad guys down. You look glowing.
I'll probably question it like. Okay. Well, sorry I was late, but it looks like you didn't really need my help.
I don't know, it was pretty close.
Who are you?
Oh, this is new friend Roos. Roos, this is Skelkin Roos. New friends. Oh, this is Geeky.
We need to go. Anything else from yourself at this moment?
You're just stunned in place.
Yeah, I mean,
What the fuck?
Yeah.
me.
I mean, yeah, we have
obviously
already
want
sent
to
a
check
message.
the guy's dead.
Like,
but,
me.
like,
You can go up to him and check
yeah,
if he's
but
dead if you want.
Skelcon would trust that they've said he's down. Like,
Cool. Not a problem. G30. Oh, actually, can you make me a perception check, please?
let me unbundle myself.
Please eat the rest of my meeting roll.
21.
21. You also get one of those.
Why?
Because you said something a couple of weeks ago, like, that looks like our assassination team. Not necessarily the assassination team, but this is the best in the ground that were in the lobby
Amazing.
talking to
Thanks. Yeah, the hit.
receptionist,
It was the hit team.
But they are, and you wouldn't know this yet, but they are a kind of hit team. And yeah,
Not a very good
Called
one.
it.
you did call it. So that I think
I
deserves
guess
credit.
like if I made a perception check, was it for that?
Yes, to see who these down people are, and with that you're like,
Oh, it's
these are the fucking guys from the lobby. Yeah. G33 is like, we need to go. And then presses something on his pad, which again looks like this. It's almost like an audio input, but again, you know that it's a binary thing, and this.
I take it they're not holding their briefcases still.
They're not, no. Moves up, and G33 will climb on top of this quadruped drone. It's like, compromised. I have a safe house, but. And they just look at you, and they are so unsure of what to do. Top of the round. Kaz.
Is Buddy just kind of like standing there going like, oh, alright, okay.
Well, yeah, he was trying to disarm them and knock them back, and he's just like. The last thing you see is like this Vesk moving away from you, and then he tries to like shove them. He's like, hey, back here! And this is sort of like as all the 6 seconds is happening at the same time, where you'd be catching up. Is then he goes down, and Buddy's like,
Shit. I think Kaz is thinking technical, so he will go over to the drow's body.
Yep, 20
And
foot.
he will then say to Buddy, "Hey, Buddy, you mind giving me a hand?
Friend of yours!
I'll tell you what, I'll give you some credits if you help me just get this guy in that room."
Oh, so, diplomacy check, please.
Can Buddy fit in the room?
Yes, yeah, you can still go through like doors that are smaller than you and stuff like that, but
Diplomacy.
just get a.
So 15.
What's the thing? Uneven terrain thing where you, like it doubles your movement for that.
Yeah.
15, yeah? Oh, okay. And we'll look to aid you in moving.
I'm trying to check how much credits I've got.
I'll give you 1 credit.
Get yourself something nice.
100 credits, alright?
Oh, yeah!
Yeah, right, man.
Whoa!
Jesus.
And this bear like grins.
Kaz is like, fun,
and then,
no diplomacy, yeah, I just want to fucking get in there.
Do you want me to eat him too?
oh, I can do that.
Cool, man. I'll grab this arm, you just grab the other arm, just help me get him in here.
Pulls the arm off.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
Eat it like a
Buddy's
chicken.
going next, so you can hold that movement action,
Yeah.
and with that between you guys, you can get back into this room here.
Right.
Geeky, G33 as you go there, it's like, no, look, we're there, we have to find somewhere else. He looks panicked.
It's just, I'll do something about it. He just needs to be out in public.
Buddy just drops his half of the body when you get in there. It's like, credits!
I will just and send over.
You need to get the other one as well.
One at a time.
200 credits later.
What the fuck is going on? I walked into an absolute bloody
Welcome
circus.
back. We did good.
Right, I guess.
I quickly look at something.
Revive.
No. Stay down, bitch.
Sit on him.
Yeah.
Okay,
Get Buddy
roost
to
on
sit
him.
on it.
Okay.
Someone say omelets?
Okay.
Yep. Okay.
What now?
You watch as this maimed body,
Oh,
the tail comes up first, and then almost like they are still unconscious, they stand up with their limbs like limp, and then
More like Doc Ock.
Oh.
and then every limb starts to come into place, and then their eyes open. Oh, you little prick. And then
Is he from
Oh,
London?
yes,
Is he like a Jason Statham?
he's a little bit
Oh no, the guy, Butch from The Boys. Yeah.
very much so. It's diabolical.
Oh, a weird Australian South African Cockney
London.
hybrid.
Yeah.
The hammer remains
I
on the
don't have a
ground.
dialect coach.
They are going to.
I love Keith Urban.
They've still got this like horrid butcher's blade in their hand, but you watch as their left eye glows red.
Is this Scorpion
They would
Man?
have spent their movement to get up.
Is that the best?
Mm.
Get him.
Now,
Does get him still work after they've died?
It's one round.
It's
Oh.
around, yeah.
so, I mean, G33's only there. I have waited long enough for this! And they are going to make their optical laser.
Fucking eye laser.
Eye laser!
Eye laser?
Superman.
Oh, I laser.
Alright, eye laser.
Or laser.
Oh, laser. Oh, yeah, she stock and bow, don't she?
Only just hits.
Don't want him to hit. Can you just only just not hit?
That is 5 points of.
just close your eyes.
5 points.
Yeah.
It's just this tiny little that comes out. It's like a tiny little thread, but it hits. And G33, who's been pulled back by you, TJ, is like, no.
He's just a boy.
They can't do anything else. Calyx.
Aw.
Still up on that wall.
Still up on a wall. I think I'm going to keep to my wall position at the moment. And I'm going to try solar flare.
Okay, go for it. What's the distance on solar flare?
60.
Yeah, you're easily going to be within that.
Someplace. So that's a 15. I believe that's
EAC, yeah?
also EAC, yeah. Oh my god, there's so much reading. Look at this reading!
Wow.
Nobody
That's a
reads.
novel.
Anyway, it's EAC. I can see it.
15?
It's there. 15 EAC.
Hits.
Yeah. I'm not reading all of that. Jesus. This is why I don't know how my character works.
Didn't know you could read.
3 fire damage.
Agitate them down.
Oh, again!
Yay.
Cool.
Oh. Okay. I think I was just like screaming, but it's like because it's more high pitched because basically he's like. Have you ever seen the little potato frog, the desert one going?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Because I mean, it's little, and it's just like, stay down! Don't hurt my friend! I'm so angry! Basically, you can't see because he hasn't got eyebrows, so it's really hard to see. He's looking angry, but he's like,
Shave my eyebrows off.
Again, it's the cat's cradle. The pattern's changed, and it looks like a sun kind of pattern, and that's how the solar flare comes out, and it's a sort of quite white, heat hot little bolt.
Barbecued wax.
And I think on that I will take my movement down the wall, and I'm going to take all so 25 down the wall and then 5 feet forwards. Yeah.
Cool.
And I think I'm just going to say, guys, I think we need to move. I don't know what's going on, but like, it's just I don't know what's going on.
Bruce, you're up.
I'm remembering what Amel said about this way. So I'm thinking maybe I usher everyone in. I'm just gonna be like, come on, come on.
Yeah. Make me a diplomacy check for G33. It's up to the rest of you whether or not you take this Birdman's.
Yeah, sure. Let's follow the giant chicken.
24.
Oh! We'll give him a sense motive to make sure he can. Yeah, no, he's fine. 11 plus what he's got. He's like, yes, back through the tunnels. Is best. Do you move back into the room?
I'm gonna let everyone pass me first.
Come on.
So I guess I'll. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, cool. Are you doing anything else?
I am going to attune to. I'll go solar.
Yeah, cool. What's it look like when you start to attune to the solar?
It's like a sunrise comes up behind me, and then you just see like a rooster's silhouette, and then I just get engulfed by this sunlight, and it just starts like brimming.
Angelic.
Does it start doing that like Super Saiyan thing where it's starting to rise up? You're like golden speed.
Yeah.
It's awesome. With that,
I have so many questions.
We all do, don't worry.
TJ.
So, the worst mask in the world is down, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm on my side.
Oh, I want to.
Stamp on his face.
I do.
Curb stamp.
I mean, you can get that.
I want to get up to him.
5, 10, 15, 20.
Does it look like he's got like an off switch?
You can give me a perception check.
I'll reroll.
It's off the table.
You threw it off the table.
11.
I mean, they're an organism with augmentations, so maybe, but probably not.
If you break it hard enough, it won't come back on.
Yeah.
I want to beat the shit out of his head with my briefcase.
Don't you have that massive fuck off gun?
I've used it. I'm going to try doing the tray.
Blank.
Ooh, fuck me. No, 4.
Okay, so first of all, you can actually take a coup de grace.
Oh, a thing.
So you might not actually need to take an attack. So as a full action, you can deliver a special attack called a coup de grace.
I forgot
to an
about
adjacent, helpless opponent. You automatically hit and score a critical hit. If the target survives the damage, they must succeed a fortitude saving throw, DC equals 10 plus your level or CR, or die.
Or die.
If the target is immune to critical hits, the coup de grace does not deal damage.
Please kill him with the briefcase.
So
And
the
then
way
you
our
also
crit rules
become
work,
a blur.
you get to max your damage for the briefcase anyway.
Okay.
I hate to be a stickler, but I'm afraid TJ has moved.
Yeah, so I can't do it because it's a full action.
Oh, Jack!
He was just fishing for that credit.
I was ready.
He's like, cred stick, daddy.
Give me credit thing.
But
Daddy, give me credit.
that's another credit to count in this episode because you got it for calling, but you got it for calling me on a rule, and I'm okay with that. Then at 4 counts,
I expect everyone to do the same to me. I'm just saying.
to which end then you missed.
Yeah.
It's alright, I don't read anything, so I have no idea how this game's working.
That's the secret. None of us have read anything. Apart from Jack. Anything else from TJ then?
I want to take his briefcase away.
He's not got it on him.
He's not got it on him.
I asked about it because I was looking for their bloody briefcases.
Oh, in that case, I can't really do anything else with my stuff. I will move back out of his range because I got like 5 feet left, haven't I?
Runs up.
It's these socks. I can't run in them.
What,
You
the one
see-
red, one yellow?
Still, can you see TJ, after this guy stood up, he gets put down again by this magic solar flare. TJ runs up and tries to hit them with the briefcase. Completely misses because they slip up on their socks.
I can imagine Skelton's there just like, huh, oh.
Latte, vanilla latte in hand. What would you like to do?
Hair done up in one of the buns.
Obviously, you've done something really bad for TJ to do something like that.
Oh, yeah, TJ's a new man now.
What's the range on a grenade? I just got it. Can I shoot it in the ass?
I mean, you can do. They get a +4 to their armor class when they're prone, which they technically are.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Because it's harder to hit a prone target because there's less centre of mass.
What's easier then?
To run up to it and stab them.
Can I maybe impale it with my sword?
You
up the
absolutely
ass?
can, and you can probably make that a trick attack if it's one of the operative weapons.
Can I not do a coup de grace?
No,
the whole
technically you need to
movement thing.
move up to them, which is annoying, but you could do...
Can I move and then do it? No.
No.
Can I spend a resolve point to do that?
No, because that's something we had in the last episode as well, where like even if you spend a resolve point to get the extra move, it still counts towards your full round. It's really quite convoluted.
Well, there's nothing for it.
Stab him in the ass.
It's gonna have to be like a fucking kebab.
The Skelkin special.
Yeah, but I don't want it to break my sword.
So I thought you were going to say
It
it's a
won't break.
+4 hitting because it's his ass or something.
But if you take a melee attack against them, you'll get a +4 to hit a prone target.
Yeah, but I think I need a bit more than a +4. So I can do a trick attack. Well, I can try.
Yeah.
So
You get to run up to them.
yeah.
I'm assuming with combat knife in hand.
What does the charge do?
The
You
charge
can't
is just
charge
part of the
the
trick
prone.
attack, so you get to move up to your movement speed.
No, there was something else that was a charge.
Yeah, that's moving up and then doing a bull rush attack, I think it was, but your trick attack would be better in this instance.
Okay. I keep forgetting what I'm plussing.
At this point, it can be acrobatics if you or stealth, or whichever one you so choose.
Oh yeah, it was stealth +9, so 26.
Definitely beats the CR. So now you get to make the attack roll. You get to add your normal modifiers, and you get to +4 to it.
I don't know what my normal modifiers are. I'm a bit slow on this.
It's all right. We've had 2 weeks off.
I don't think I've used my... Oh, what? The weapon that I don't even have.
The
Oh, yeah,
knife?
the blaze scimitar.
I thought it was the knife you were using.
Emily did say sword.
Okay, cool. Sword.
Yeah, I think I'd need it a bit longer so I didn't get, shit on my hand. It says +0 to attack. Oh, I see what you're saying. It's +4 for the survival knife for some reason.
Yeah, because that's a dex operative weapon.
Oh, for fuck's
So you
sake.
get +8 on that.
You still got +4. For
Well, I've said
right.
what I've said now, haven't I?
Cool.
19 plus something.
There's a 19 plus something. It's definitely going to hit. Roll critical damage, please.
Oh yeah.
Max damage, then roll again.
Malfunction.
Just the lid going on and off that was that last time. Getting them out's fine.
So you don't even roll the max damage.
So max damage is the max that your weapon can do, plus the modifier, and then you get to roll again.
14.
14 points of damage. Okay. Do you like dive it down into them? How is it you assail their body with a blade?
I'm starting to feel disgusted with my original idea.
Oh, the button.
Yeah, I think I better go like skewering diagonally from the like lower back.
The cheek.
Yeah, because no, I'm at his arse end, so I'm
Tiny
like,
bit of rump.
yeah, lower back through to the front.
They're going to make a fortitude saving throw. Cool. Yeah, you run him through.
Nice.
Is there any like zzz, zzz?
Give me a medicine check or a perception check.
He bloody loved it.
It's like Game of Thrones.
You?
2 quick deaths.
I love you. I haven't been practicing my maths.
Would you roll on what's your modifier?
18 plus 9.
27. There is a glimmer of life holding on. There is something, their fortitude, their resolve, their anger, who knows, they are, you can see it. There's like a trembling of breath or maybe a spasm of muscle that's not quite a dead person, but they look bad.
Can you hold... if I held an action to attack if he moved again, could I do that as a coup de grace or not?
You'd have to wait till your next go to hold an action or to do coup de grace because you've just moved and taken an action.
I can't, but I can use a reaction if he moves,
Yes.
right?
Mm-hmm.
If he moves through a threatened square, you can make an attack of opportunity or any other reactions that you may have.
Okay. Guys, you're still alive.
Cool.
The bastard.
G33 is like on top of what would be now Protocol Phoenix. Uses their movement actually to go 5, 10, 15, 20. Yes, the bat. He would say to you on the way through. Then with they would only be able to get to there. The drow is dead. Kaz.
I'll give Buddy like a quick pat. Like, just Bud, I got this from here. And then kind of like usher him out. Fucking.
A little pat on the back.
Okay.
Thanks for the help, man.
Anytime.
Cool.
You're Roko's friend, yeah?
Yeah, that's the one.
Oh.
Cheers, mate. I think Kaz is like real nervous. It's just like this is a lot of shit going on in public.
Slap him on the ass as he goes.
Hey!
Consent.
I think, yeah, Kaz is concerned about what they might have been possibly recording or who sent the hit. So he's going to search his body for any cameras, microphones, any of that kind of jazz that could possibly record.
Sounds like an active perception check. And while Kaz does that, next up on the initiative order is going to be Bloody, who, while you do that, is going to be like, bye!
See you later, mate.
Stops making his way back to there. It's just like,
We've got
local station security!
Not too soon.
I get it!
Cheers, buddy.
Taps his snout.
Literally. 27. Perception.
So, first few things that you notice are going to be they are carrying an azimuth laser rifle which is attached to a armor upgrade arm. The armor upgrade arm, that one there.
Ooh.
They are also holding a data pad which has a almost like a blueprint schematic and it's showing this particular floor and there's a little bloop, bloop,
Okay.
bloop on it.
And because they have mentioned Calyx, so they were tracking Calyx, does it look like that's what it's leading to? That little blip?
It sure is outside and very close to the door.
Okay.
There is also you've got the Tacklash, which is actually
Yeah.
that one there.
Oh, fucking yes, boys.
Older fiend.
Behold my step.
Literally.
They are wearing
Isn't it neat?
a form of armour called Kasatha Microcord 2, but they are wearing it, so you would have to take it off them.
Okay.
It's been refitted for an elven body.
Fit me just nicely.
God, somebody put some like bullet holes through this. How inconsiderate.
Bet it was nice though.
Yeah.
It's right at the nips.
That's all they've got on them there, and they have this
I
like
feel
slick
so
back,
edgy.
silver hair, these like perfectly pointed purplish blue ears, but those silvery pupilless eyes are now devoid of any light.
Cool. Alright. Are they, in terms of cameras and microphones, anything
Nothing.
recording? Nothing?
No, it seems to be this data pad.
Alright.
They've got like their own comm unit and stuff, but it's...
Okay. Can I begin to start taking the armour?
You absolutely can. That'll probably be the rest of your turn to start to take that
absolutely,
off.
yeah.
Buddy moves over, he's like, "Whoa." Like some people are starting to come outside with a few beers and stuff. He's like, "No, sorry, we got it covered, go back inside."
He's just the best, isn't he? Just the best.
Employee of the month.
Fucking right.
Give that bear a raise.
I bet they don't pay him.
Buddy.
I mean, someone pays him. Look at that armour. Jeez.
Yeah.
He's been paid to move many bodies. Standard day for
Main
him.
source of income.
Felix, anything else?
I'd like to move 30 feet up to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'd like to move up next to TJ.
Yep. Very easily doable.
Hi, Calix.
Hi, TJ.
Cry! Don't cry, my boy!
It's like hyperventilating.
God,
in
where
high
is
pitch.
it? Yeah, basically.
Bring it into my briefcase.
You should go. We should follow Roos and wherever he's going. But first, and I'd like to take your hand.
Okay.
Hurry me.
Now, do it.
Well,
I'm not a bigamist.
if this is all right with you, I'd like to take your hand. And if you accept doing this, basically loads of threads will start going between our hands, and I'm creating mind link with you. A form of mental link with a creature you touch, communication, information rapidly through it. You can use mind link like a spell-like ability, though only once per day given to an individual. So I can now communicate with you at any distance, really,
Nice.
until the end of today, as far as I understand that.
Get ready for TJ's inner monologue.
Yeah, oh, great.
I like this Hawaiian shirt. I feel it suits my curves. I don't like the feeling, however, of these merino wool socks. I think I need new ones.
Yeah, you should probably get some new ones. They look a bit itchy. Might I suggest cotton?
Ooh.
Anyway, no. You and Skelkin, you should go. You should go
Not
with
leaving
Roos.
you, Calix.
I'm fine. Like, I'm just go.
Okay. Anything else from yourself?
No, that's it.
Bruce? People are still fucking around, they're not getting in the room.
Yeah, I'm gonna look past these two, and I'm gonna be looking at Kaz like, "The fuck are you doing, boy? Gotta go, god damn it!"
I'm in the room, aren't I?
That's right. Let's go. Oh, sorry, I was looking at those minis.
He has time.
Had to come back for the armory. And then I'm going to approach. Sorry, can I?
There, just outside of the door. 30 would get you next
Don't
to
look in
TJ.
it.
I'll forget it.
Yeah, they need to be badges.
Wait.
I'll just go up to them and just offer assistance if need be.
Yeah?
Yeah. What are you guys doing? Come on.
Skelkin, you see this large bird man with these bright feathers and this like green plume. He's like, you know, we gotta go. But yeah, TJ,
I can coup de grace now, can't I?
you absolutely can.
Briefcase, smash!
So you automatically score a critical. Roll the double damage.
So that's going to be 9 points of damage.
Okay.
With the briefcase.
Yep.
Put a brick in it.
It's better than my gun.
Okay. Fortitude saving throw.
Has it got spikes on it or something?
Blunt
God, fucking
force
damn it.
damage. It's the power of capitalism.
What, is that a 20?
No, he's still.
16 plus
Jesus
6.
He is
Christ.
resisting.
it hits and it does a lot of damage.
Yeah.
And like you see the head like sort of cracks almost, and there's like you see like a crack across the eyeball that glowed red a minute ago. Skelpin, you still see that pulse of life, but they didn't get up.
Is it my go?
I believe it is. Unless there's anything else from you.
I can't judge it because it's a full
Skelpin, it's your
action.
go.
Yeah.
Can
I
try and
will
cut his
come
head
in a
off?
second.
Yep, coup de grace.
I promise.
Automatically hit. You score an automatic critical, so it's same again basically. Max damage, and then roll again. He has 2 hit points to hit his hit point threshold, so you should get this.
Come on.
Oh, same as last time. 14.
Have you cut his head off?
Do it.
Pretty swiftly.
Not messing.
I imagine it'd be a bit clunky with all the metal in there, but it'll go through.
Is it a case that you like put your foot on his shoulder, lift part of the frills of the head up, and like try and cut through, or is it like a downward swing of
Yeah,
power?
like that. Because
Downward swing of power.
I'm assuming that everyone's a bit scared of this guy. He's obviously super powerful. I don't want to get too close.
Okay, so you move your way around and you just take the sword and straight through the neck. And what you do see, there are wires in there. He is an organism. He is definitely a Vesk. But there are heavy augmentations that clearly run through his spine, through his head, and clearly through parts of his body. But as that happens, the tail sort of like completely relaxes. All the limbs completely turn to like a cat on its side kind of thing. That completely dead, and we are out of initiative.
There we go. Jeez.
I would like to cut the laser eye out, please.
I was gonna ask you, can you cut the tail off as well?
And does he have a data pad? Where's his briefcase?
In the middle of public.
Just fucking Sweeney Todd him.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, because we don't want them to be able to put him back together, really.
Yeah.
So I was
Yeah.
planning on taking some parts.
Take out Mr. Potato Head's parts and it's
Do
just a
that here on the
potato.
Can we? Yeah, no. We should probably
Can I
like take him.
grab the hammer?
Yeah. So you can
Yes.
add a
Rocket.
core hammer tactical. You have to go into editor, gear and items, and then
Core
click
hammer.
under weapons. And if you put core hammer in, it'll be the first one that says tactical.
So you need to go into
Oh,
edit
shit.
to be able to.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, there it is. Yeah.
Cool.
It took it a while, didn't it?
Core hammer, advanced fusion reactor, tactical.
Tactical there.
I just add to inventory.
Yeah. Yeah, we should probably take him into this the
room.
room. The
Can
room.
we do it with all of us?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can quite easily drag a body in. And he's heavy, real big boy. But between you all, you can drag him in.
Just see Kaz undressing.
Don't mind me. I'm getting the
I'm gonna
upgrade.
switch
What a drow dick looks like.
Roll for size.
Never again.
Never. Yeah.
Ain't bad.
Yeah, I'd probably ask you.
Bruised.
What's
I'd
he
probably
been up
ask you to
to?
cut off the tail.
Okay, so we're out of initiative, so we can sort of relax down the turnovers and stuff now. In this moment, you see that G33 on the back of Protocol Phoenix is making a dash for the back door where you saw Imelda run off to. They're like, hey, are they dead? Are they dead?
All good, bro.
We haven't got long.
Nope.
The company has a way of keeping track of their people.
Actually, yes. So, yes.
Yes, I want the eye. We'll cut the tail off
So,
and we'll fuck off.
Let's do a medicine check if we're starting to cut body parts off in augmentations. You're still undressing a
Yeah.
drow, and you can take the
Natural
Kasatha
20.
micro cord. Two, I believe it is.
Yep.
Let's have a look.
That's what you said to me.
I'm pretty sure it is. I just want to double check. Sorry, I was wrong. It's Lashunta Ringwear. Lashunta Ringwear 1.
28.
Yes, yeah.
You can start digging the knife in. You can pluck out an augmentation, and it is currently broken, thanks to a briefcase to the head. However, everything can be fixed. You get an azimuth optical laser.
Woo!
Right.
You can be a sniper eye.
You could.
Looking over the rest of his body, there are more. There are a lot more augmentations here. There is... The tail is actually a necrograft, which is come from another organism and has been grafted engineering onto this Vesk in place of their tail, and so although it's not an augmentation, it is an augmentation, if that makes sense. And it's clearly designed to paralyze opponents like a scorpion tail hitting things. He has a data jack which you've hacked through on the back of his neck. He has a gill sheath on the lower half of his pectorals, which obviously you can all make me an engineering check. You can as well, but your DC will be lowered.
I have something where I can reduce the DC to
Ancient alien tech.
rare.
An
It
ancient
doesn't,
alien tech.
it doesn't specify only alien. Rare or alien, I'm sure.
Because that's your xenoarchaeology thing, isn't it?
Yes, what would that be on? Traits?
Class features.
24.
3.
I actually forgot.
You rolled an
It's
8.
fucking not.
15.
7.
7 and 24, okay. For you guys, augmentations are strong within Dynatech anyway, Roos, but for you two, you're like, I don't know what these are.
Bit
Cat, yeah, this
preoccupied.
guy's kitted out. And it's not even bastardized, they have just kept upgrading stuff and kept adding things in. The eye laser is there. You've got this, these little nodes that all run through different areas of the skin where they've got an electrocution graft. They've got this gill sheath which allows them to breathe underwater, and then they've got this necrograft on their tail. The data jack is usually used to hack into things and to get information, and yeah, they are currently wearing thin plate, that's their armour. As for equipment, they have a semi-auto tac pistol with 7 rounds left. And they have a curved blade carbon steel. What was yours?
So I rolled an 8. I've yet to check my plus to this, but it does say reduce the DC to identify rare, ancient, or alien tech by 5.
Yeah, this wouldn't come under that one.
It's plus 9s.
Yeah, or augmentations, many different ones out and about. But Kaz can explain all of this to you guys, and you're like, fuck, this guy's kitted out.
Do you know, like, this would cost a lot of money to get this fitted.
A lot of money, and you would know that. This is
The kind of money that more than a mercenary would get.
yeah.
We're in Dynatech. Is no one thinking that it's Dynatech's fucking mercs?
Yeah.
They pay him in orbs.
Like I said, I'd like to request one of you to
Yeah,
cut
I
off
already
the
have.
tail.
Yeah,
I
so
already
that,
have
you can
the-
take
I'd like to take the tail.
20 odd minutes to take it. The tail, you can add a custom item to your character sheet. It'll be 1 bulk. It is heavy. Big tail.
Why do you want a whole ass tail?
I mean, I don't
For dinner.
necessarily
I'm taking
want
this.
the entire tail. Like
just want the
I
venom.
can.
Look at this scarf.
I mean, if it's possible to drain the venom out of it.
You can give me a medicine check.
If you tell me what you're doing, I can assist.
Yes, I would
'Cause
like
I
to
obviously
drain the
have-
venom out of it.
I haven't seen, obviously, what
You're
you've
trained in
been
medicine.
doing.
You can aid. Anybody else doing anything else?
I'd like to look for a data pad or just general, like,
I don't know what alien
info stuff. Not like the augmentations, but like things that you might be carrying.
Yeah.
on it.
So we've got the augmentations done. We've got like curved blade carbon steel, the semi-auto tac pistol, the core hammer which Roos has picked up. They do have a standard comm unit on their arm, and you can see that was clearly wired into them and the data jack.
Cool.
But that seems to be non-functioning now. Apart from that, they are kitted in obviously this thin plate armor. They've got no cred sticks or anything like that.
Cool.
It's 19.
19, cool. Yeah, you can find the venom sac between you, and you can get a small vial out or something if you've got one, and put some of that into there, and you can add a vial of toxin, we will call it for now.
Ideally,
probably
I'd like to
shuffle.
maul this so much that it's unsalvageable, but it seems like we are short on time.
I think we do need to maybe move, but I am worried that maybe one or more of us is being monitored.
So it doesn't matter if we move.
No, there's a place, I have a place, you can't be tracked, but if you are being tracked, we need to find it now.
We do.
I can confirm Calyx, I'm afraid you're being tracked.
I was aware.
Do you know what
You were aware?
could be?
No, they said outside. I guessed it was me.
Can I immediately start looking Calyx over if there's anything visible?
You can maybe an engineering or computer check or a perception check.
Can I help in that?
Do you have anything that Dynatech gave you?
That's just everything.
I'll just hold Calyx's hand and give it a little
28.
squeeze.
Okay. Anybody else doing anything?
No need.
I've been talking about.
You know, I really hate you. I'm saying this
Thanks.
to...
I was like,
No, I'm saying this to G33. I realise
Okay.
I didn't... I'm not against you, but I really hate you, you know.
Hey.
I liked my job. I woke up this morning, I had a home, I had a job, and I had friends. I had an apartment I enjoyed, and a thing I liked doing, and it gave me purpose, and you've destroyed that, and I hate you.
You.
I think you hear in your head, Calyx. It's a big day. You're not the only one who's lost something today.
Don't respond, but they just look at you. There's no real emotion with the eyes, but they just sort of cock their head towards you. Tracking.
Yeah, I know.
You give Calyx the once over, you check pockets, clothing, everything like that, and there's a real absence of anything that could be used to track. Maybe something in their equipment, maybe within something that they've been issued.
I'll literally hand everything over.
G33 is like the data pad.
Yeah, should we
And-
start putting the stuff in different places in the room and look at the data pad?
And with that, Calyx's data pad given to you by Kimpai as a key has a tracker. And you
Yeah.
can see it's that thing that is marked up on the tracking device that the drow had.
Can you get rid of the tracker, or do we need to leave the data pad behind?
I probably can, but
Time.
and if we want to make some sort of appearances, we might not want to let on that we know about the tracker.
I can make you another data pad. I can transfer everything, but I need access to it.
I mean, we did move
We
first.
don't want to take it with us, do we? Where we're going?
No. At least.
Give me a second. And I go outside,
Yeah.
and I'm going to go to Buddy, and I'm going to give Buddy the data pad,
Yeah, your comm unit.
and I'm just going to be like,
Payment.
yeah, basically. Buddy, can you take this? Just, I don't know, go away from the node. Go to one of the districts and just, I don't know.
Give it to
Find a
someone.
nice bin for it.
Oh, I got a bin in here. I can put it in. She turns around to like a bin behind and
No. Go further. Take a have a lunch break out in the big Presidium
Spend your
district.
100 credit.
It's not my break yet.
Okay, well, how long is you until your break?
What's the time?
Break time.
3:51.
Hey, Cashew. When's my break? Just looks at you. It's like waiting in this like awkward moment. He says I can come in and get some food.
Okay, I'll go to the Presidium. There's some really nice salad on the.
Oh.
You probably don't eat salad.
I like fish.
There's a nice fish shop over in the.
Oh, really?
Yeah, okay. Here's 100 credits.
Oh! Take 100 credits off sheet, please.
Yeah. Go to the. This guy. This is how he's making his money.
We're making like a baron here.
Yeah. Go to the Presidium. Just go take a really long lunch break, and please put this data pad somewhere in the Presidium. Just
100 credits, yeah!
Okay.
Cashew, I'm going on break!
go as
bounding
far
away.
as
And it's just like holding it, and
go
it's
as
like,
far as you
"Ah!"
can. Literally as far as you can.
Okay! Gives you like a big thumbs up and will take your compad and begin moving his way. And it'll be down past Gizlu's spot shop.
Wow, Calyx is moving fast.
Yeah, and he starts moving off, and you see like maybe a halfling comes outside wearing a shirt with like a little symbol of the node on it, and he's got probably like 2 pistols on his side and a Stetson, and he's just like, evening, ma'am.
Oh, I forgot I had the makeup.
He's got like a big like name tag on the side, like on a belt, and then he's also got one in like a little wrist thing as well. Move along now, please.
Oh, is he the new guy?
Yeah.
He's the afternoon
Alright.
shift.
Oh, well, lucky you got
He's
buddy.
the high noon shift.
Shall we
That solves that problem.
GTFOH?
We need to go. We can discuss this later, but the place, not trackable, the magnetic field.
Yeah. Move now, questions later.
Yes. And then this, and you see it for the first time, Skelkin. This Yosoki that you had been shown an image of for the hit, like that you were paid 2,000 credits for, they are heavily augmented as well. They have this large cranial metal box essentially across where their forehead and top of their scalp is. Then they have 2 glass eyes that seem to also focus and slightly glow. Their neck, part of their arms, their hands, legs, the whole works. They look malnourished, there's patches of fur missing, look pretty grim to look at, to be honest. And please follow. And then they like pat this quadrupedic drone which has these 2 massive arms at the front and then the back legs. One's like an old rifle and another one is made from just other junk parts. And they have a 3rd arm that comes off their back. And they begin to move their way out the back and signal for you guys to follow.
Can I sort of try and walk at the same pace as Kaz to try and, why are we leaving here with our kid?
Remember stage whispers, folks.
Why are we leaving here with our quarry?
I think the terms have changed.
No shit!
I think we have someone who agrees with our mentality of Dynatech.
Well, they fucking suck.
Yeah. And obviously I know you weren't here, but he's been through some fucking shit.
Yeah, I can see that. Like the rest of them.
Yeah. And he will hopefully try and help us get into that floor. And you might be able to get your orb.
So how is this option better than when Dynatech said we could go and get it?
Because Dynatech suck.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. You got me
It's as
there.
simple as that, I'm afraid. I'm sorry.
And Geeky did offer you guys as well, like information. If he can hack into someone and get you information, which some of you were like, yeah, actually, I would like to find this, that, and the other one. It was also, part of the bargaining chip that was like, he might have something that we can use.
Yeah.
So we're not.
We're not going to. No.
The money that we got up front, was
Yeah.
that the full payment or was that like a deposit to
I think
do
that was
it?
full payment, wasn't it?
I think there was going to be more if we did it.
Well, we still got a fair amount of money for it.
Yes, and now we're fucking target, as
Well,
if we weren't already.
we might be able to work around it if we can somehow bring back something that could prove that we took out Geeky. We
Yeah,
could still
move
fulfill
now.
it.
Questions later.
Okay. Anything else from you guys as you begin to move your way out the back?
Yeah, I think TJ's going to use the mind link with Calyx. Are you right there, kiddo?
I think I'm just silent and you don't actually get a reply.
TJ's going to nod. Nope. You're a very young man who's been thrust into a very difficult situation. But I want you to know that I consider you not only a friend, but my family. And I hope you know that even if your apartment is it's no longer your own. We have the Zephyr. I don't know that I can go home, but I do think that together we'll be okay. And if that takes you some time, that's okay. It's almost
Touching
like,
moment.
do you know what?
I'm so sorry.
Your worst.
I tried so hard.
I used to teach fucking teenagers, and this is worse.
Right, the thing is, right, I dropped the M&M here, and then I went to go put it in my mouth and I fucking dropped it again.
Special.
That's the clip for this week, not being able to
yeah.
speak for myself.
Yeah, I think hearing that, like, I would end up. Thank you. I consider you family as well. You are. I care about you. I care about all of them, but I cared about like everyone in the department as well. Like there were good people in the department. Like you know,
There still are Calyx.
not everyone's bad in Dynatech.
Not everyone is bad in Dynatech, and I know this. And my people are still there, and I know this is a big thing. And if there's something you're not comfortable with, never ask you to do anything. But we've seen what happened to this poor chap here.
It's too late now, isn't it? Really, we're in this, and I'm
There's
scared.
always avenues.
I'm
And
scared that this is going to happen to my people as well.
we have that in common, and we're ahead of the game. And I think I speak for both of us when we say, like, fuck, is that going to happen to our people?
I don't know what I can do though. I'm just me.
Calyx, you are an extraordinary young man. I have seen you do incredible things. You should be very, very proud of yourself. And I'm just going to reach out and just give him a gentle squeeze of the hand.
I guess we don't really have a choice now, do we? I had some really nice curling stones in my apartment and everything.
We'll get them back. I've got a way of getting through air ducts. It's fine.
Okay. Yeah, no, I'd like that.
And with that, you guys are led out the back of the Skelkin. This is the first time into what is essentially a service corridor behind these buildings, and then through a vent and grates, and then to more service ducts and vents, and ladders that start to go down deeper and deeper into the spike. All the while, between G33 and Protocol Phoenix, they either climb down themselves, or if it's flat, G33 rides on the back of Protocol. And eventually, you get to a floor where you re-enter the service corridors, and G33, who won't make eye contact with you.
I won't make eye contact with him either.
Alright. Just says, we should be quiet. Once we're past the next door, we won't be trackable. The magnetic interference won't allow for it. That's why I can't be there to hack or try and break into the company, but at least I know that they can't find us there. I'm gonna get to break. Thank you guys so much. Hang around for 10 minutes. We're gonna play the little mid-video, and we'll be back
Whee!
to see where this is gonna unfold next. See you in about 10 minutes, guys.
Whenever Sarah goes to a panto.
Marble.
Did she actually get
I
like?
just knew you were going to say something.
Damn it.
Do you want to finish that story live?
My partner, she gets very involved in pantomimes.
Like how involved?
Like
gets
couple
up
of
on the
pints,
stage.
and she's shouting over all the kids going, he's behind you.
But that's for theatre kids who have done panto stuff like that's what you want though, isn't it? Like you don't want the drunk lyrics like
It's the scout evening that's always the worst. Those little prepared fucks with all their noise and yeah. I had great experience doing panto, obviously.
I'm going to keep those aside.
I love doing panto.
I hate panto.
Really?
I love panto.
I used to do professional panto, and let me tell you, the drama, insane.
Yeah, but any drama like Amdram right?
Oh
isn't it?
yeah,
Like,
but it's even like amplified
yeah, but
because
thespians. That's just exactly what it is. But it's like because I used to do sound for
Everyone's
some in
high
Falmouth
strung.
and some in other places, and I had the best time. It was great. But I think it's nice and silly. I love a musical. I'm really,
hate musicals.
really you.
Fine.
Hate
See,
musicals.
I'm a sucker for a musical.
Yeah.
I am not the biggest fan of musicals because I find like they can.
out. Fucking
No,
hell.
they.
Wow.
Yeah.
Not all musicals, but quite a lot of them. I can find the songs just become very samey,
Yeah. Okay.
and that's.
A couple of soundtracks every now and again, fine, but it's that whole kind of like, oh my god, guys, can you believe it? It's a song! And
Yeah.
the acting is
You would
always
be very good in
subpar.
musical.
Yeah, but I don't hate myself enough. I've done Annie.
Welcome to me in Townsend.
I did Annie, and I can never forget that choreography, and that was enough for me.
Because like even like when I was like a wee little nipper, I was doing like Amdram, and I was doing we do a play in the spring, we do a musical in the summer. Then we
Are
do
we
panto.
online?
Yeah.
Oh, are we?
Yeah.
All right.
Back to
We're
the-
live.
I
little
didn't
bit
actually
back.
pay attention.
A little bit backs. A little bit backs.
It's me just shining lights into
What's in this like? So I actually we did things like Guys and Dolls, Fiddler on the Roof, stuff like that, and I really like those old musicals, and they're really like Sound of Music is one of my favourite.
Well, this is the thing. I think there's been a push towards like jukebox musicals
Yes.
now, which are terrible.
Yeah.
So bad.
There are one or two I will argue that can be quite good. So Me and My Dick is quite good.
Yeah, but
And
that
also
doesn't
Alex,
count.
straight
That
away.
doesn't count because technically that's fan
You said
That is fan made.
Yeah.
And also 36mm. I quite not all their songs, but I
Yeah.
quite enjoy things like Sarah Berry from 36mm.
Okay, so the last good musical of that particular area was Sweeney Todd. I liked that mainly
I did
because
like
I'm a Tim Burton
Sweeney.
fanboy
Fair.
and little emo kid at heart, so I'm all about that. But like Chicago was probably one of the last great musicals.
Chicago was very good.
I'm not a fan of things like
Fosse.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of things like La La
Posse.
Land and stuff like that. But I really like old TV. Like my favourite film is The Count of Monte Cristo. But like
Fair.
both the old and the remake. Because I love that film, so
Yeah.
I'm all about that. And I think when V for Vendetta came out, which I think was the end of that sort of whole leading into that jukebox side of musical. I don't know if V for Vendetta's not a musical, but my point being is that like they reference like older TV and stuff,
Yeah.
and I absolutely called that. But that's enough of my crazy bullshit. Hey, chat, how you doing? Great to see you all in there. It's thank you for sticking in from that one.
Name musicals you like or dislike and reasons why.
Slag them off.
Yeah.
Put it in the comments on YouTube. That's where you want it.
The Take That musical before the official Take That musical, because there's the Take That musical, but the one that came before it, which was so bad, it's the kind of license that you can get for free if you put it on in school because
Oh
it's
my
that
God,
bad.
really?
It's hilarious.
We're also forgetting Spice Up Your Life, the Spice Girls movie.
Yeah, well, that's just a masterpiece.
Does anyone remember the S Club movie?
Yes.
I loved the
Yes.
S Club
Look at his
movie.
fucking face. He has no clue what's going on. Alex is just like
I grew up on
pulling
The
his
Lion
ears.
King, does that count?
Yeah, it does. I think it's a musical.
The
But-
Disney one.
Yeah, even have like the green Spice Up Your Life VHS tape, Spice Bus and all that.
The CGI of that bus over the bridge. Exquisite. Anyway.
So,
I've still got Chicago in my head.
Chicago's great.
He had it coming.
I guess we look at coming back into
He only had
the situation here.
himself to blame. I'm not gonna finish because it's a great song.
And
I
it
bet you
goes on
would have
for
done
11
the
minutes.
same. Yeah, okay. You carry on now.
Thank you very much for that permission.
I've got it out.
You're gonna go home and watch that, aren't you? You're not sleeping tonight.
I've got work at 5 a.m, so yeah.
You guys tracked down your mark. by following suspicious characters from the Guild of Mercenaries, and eventually talked around a robot that was essentially being controlled by your mark, to be let in and to have a conversation with them, to talk about your dissatisfaction? Your
Dissatisfaction.
Yeah, English.
You fucked me up as well now.
Yeah. Oh, mate!
Get wrecked.
Not cool enough. St. Parents' Day tomorrow, remember that, yeah?
Get wrecked!
And you managed to get
Massey Ferguson down there!
children, and you managed to get information from them, but also they were willing to give you information for things that you wanted. But then, out of nowhere, knocking on the door quite violently with these two seemingly Dynatech, at least you've seen them at Dynatech, employees. Bruce would know them as Re-Aquisition Department Specialists, or otherwise known as Harvesters. They usually take back augmentations of people who can't pay the bills. Bruce would know that they do the dirty work of some of the less on-the-book dealings. And you don't know whether they were sent specifically at the same time as you, or if they happen to see you and then go, well, we must know what's going on here. You don't know the reason that they were there at the same time, essentially. It led to a fight, which spilled out into the streets where Skelkin, now coming back from having moved the Zephyr Horizon to Docking Bay 28, comes back in on this maddening scene where the person they were after was now working with them, but then asked Kaz, and Kaz was like, don't worry, we've got it covered. And now you're being led through the innards of Absalom Station, through the walls and the vents, pipe systems, and all the places that people don't normally see, that G33, this heavily augmented and malnourished Yosoki, seems to know as if they had done the blueprints themselves. You get to a level some 30, 40 minutes of travel later after climbing down many different ladders and going through different tunnels until you get into a service tunnel just like before, where G33 says, well, once we go past the next threshold, no one should be able to track us. But it also means that any remote communication, like if I need to hack, I cannot do it from in there, or if any of you need to. On that level, things should work the same, but outside of it, the magnetic interference will be too much.
Would I know that if that affects anything like augmentations and stuff like that?
No, it just means that
Just
like
communication, yeah.
yeah, it's essentially its own magnetic bubble, so it keeps things in and things out at the same time.
Does anyone want this rifle? I really can't carry it.
It's just too heavy.
It's like a azimuth laser rifle.
Sure.
I can't do anything.
It's a long arm if you're proficient with long arms.
Pretty sure I've already got one.
Do you have that knife, actually? Unless you want
Knife?
it.
The curved.
Keep the curved.
I didn't take that.
Okay.
I wasn't searching.
Somebody else can take the curved blade, carbon steel.
Unless anyone else wants it.
Take it.
Yeah,
I'd-
have it.
I do not have
Like
anything
create
close
one
up.
It is an advanced melee weapon.
I'll spend resolve points.
Yes, you will.
What's it called? Advanced.
Curved blade, carbon steel. And it has been... It's really sharp, it's made of carbon, and it is a horribly, horribly nasty butcher's knife. And you can see that like they've left blood splatters on it and gore of old jobs.
Nasty bitch didn't even clean it.
Gross.
Probably wrap it up and not look at it, but I've got it.
Yeah.
What's the name of the rifle?
Azimuth laser rifle.
Azimuth.
So Azimuth. A-Z-I-M-U-T-H.
Anything else from you guys?
No.
I'm probably just going to await some sort of explanation as to why everyone's dressed odd and why we now have a chicken.
Well, actually, yeah, that's a very good point, Shelton. Because you guys all had a bit of a clothing change. So, Kaz, what are you currently wearing?
I think some sort of like a sort of rough bomber jacket, but like done in a way that's meant to be stylish. Kaz doesn't know that, he's just wearing it because it's like a disguise. And it's like got cargo pants kind of going on. Like almost like army camo kind of thing. Yeah, casual Kaz.
I mean, does it look like it suits him? Is it quite an awkward thing?
I think the bomber jacket, right, but I think the cargo trousers is quite...
Test it out for a bit.
Yeah.
See what people say.
Yeah. Test
Try and
the
see.
waters.
It's cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
New jacket. No, I had it ages.
This old thing.
Yeah. And what about TJ? Because TJ before had this Decimar silk suit.
Full suit. TJ is now wearing still the business shoes, but with the red and yellow socks that he stole off the former captain of Zephyr Horizon. He's rolled his work trousers up to make them into sort of like shorts. And is wearing an open blue and orange Hawaiian shirt with a black V-neck t-shirt that says, "I went to the Dachi system and all I got was this lousy t-shirt."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bruce, obviously you haven't changed, but you're quite new to this party, and Skelkin hasn't met you before. So, what do you look like for Skelkin's benefit? This Skelkin is this like grey Demai with this like braid coming to the back with an undercut, isn't she? And then a tight
white hair.
Yeah. How tall are you?
I think I'm quite tall for a humanoid.
You were like 6 foot something, weren't you?
Yeah, I don't know if it was 6'2" or if I'm just making that up. Let's have
She's like 7'2", 8'2", plays
12'2".
basketball.
12 inches, yeah.
But what does Bruce look like for Skelkin's benefit?
Just a big humanoid chicken with purple robes, a big melee weapon, and then just trinkets around the sort of utility belt.
That sun thing, is that still going on, or was that just like a...
Oh no, that
would have dispersed by now,
dispersed,
yeah.
So I'm a
You're a magic chicken.
Solarian.
Cool.
Yes, and I think you would have seen, you would know what a Solarian is. They're
Yeah.
quite common in the galaxy, but you've definitely seen that sort of behaviour before. That sort of ability you saw with Zano in that first encounter. And
Spraxer is my race, if I hadn't said that already.
Spraxer is essentially the Aarakocra of the Pathfinder world, the people. And Calyx, what have you changed into?
I've changed into a sort of quite... I'm going through the beige phase. So it's like quite patterned, but it's all sort of just weaved like white and beige kind of colours. It's very similar to what I was wearing before, sort of relatively big sleeves. Oh, and it's got like a long sort of like train around the butt, considering that my butt goes on for about 3 feet.
Butt train.
So...
Actual sun.
No, it's fitted to their body, and they had it custom made out of this. I can't remember what cotton I said it was.
Imagine a Kasathan, I
Kasathan
think.
cotton that was like
So,
cotton.
I do imagine like a really high-end sofa cover.
Because they've got that big bulbous
But
head.
also makeup.
I forgot about that!
Yeah, so I kind of thought we were disguising and then kind of didn't do it well.
Shots in makeup.
I bet you look like those
I
guys
rolled-
from Mulan.
Yes!
They actually rocked it.
Yeah, sort of. I did roll and I rolled a 4 on my makeup, so I
you
attempted
look like a drag queen.
wings and like
Baby
it
drag
looked,
queen.
Yeah,
but like have smudged quite a number of times, realising that
Got it on the
wasn't.
teeth.
Yeah, like I did not understand the assignment. And it's just like everywhere now. I think he's been crying a little bit as well, so it sounds smudging.
There are clean street lines of tears down his
Literally
face.
like the matchmaker.
Yeah, basically. More like the matchmaker.
Well, why?
Well, I mean, we didn't want to be seen as the group that are on TV when we entered the node.
And now you look entirely different, of course.
It didn't quite go as planned, I will admit. But so now we're just rocking it.
I think a Skelecorn's gonna burst out laughing.
Yeah,
We're like, I think we're semi-safe. I'm just so fucking gobsmacked.
I love it.
I'm assuming
just learning how to
that
dress
Dee is
myself.
still on the ship.
You would have left
didn't
Dee
come
with
me.
the Zephyr. He would probably say at some point, he's like, all right, I'm going to go back to the Law Spire whenever you say I can, but I'd like to get some things from my room. I might I don't know. We'll talk about, and that's something we can talk
Should we
about.
assume that I said he could?
Yeah.
So he's not just staying on the ship.
And he would go back to the launch flight. And that's probably where you guys diverted, and you probably got a message saying, we're going to the node, level 10 of the spike, we'll see you there. But in this moment, G33 is like, thank you. I would not have got away from them on my own, but you also brought them to me.
Didn't know.
So they didn't want Calyx, they wanted...
Yes.
They've been after me. And he like glitches almost for a long time.
Does that mean they didn't trust us to get the job done?
I think they had their own hit.
But was the hit for us as well?
I think it was for Kiki.
If we've still got his data pad, I can turn it on eventually, and hopefully in my safe house I can access whatever was left on there.
Have you had a look
At?
at what's going on with him?
No.
This is...
As usual?
And they don't really have emotion to their face, but they just look so vacant, and they're like, there are many more of us like this. I was the only one that woke up.
The glitches, this is not new.
And they don't really know what to say, but you can see that they are heavily augmented to the point where even like their skull has been changed into something mechanical. And you haven't seen it, but these guys have. Like, they can pour through data like someone just swiping through it, and they're reading it all at the same time. Almost, for you guys, like they were a computer. They're like, show you. I can. But not here. And they press on this sliding, and you've not seen a data pad like this before. It moves with a finger, and it looks like an audio line is going up and down, and then a door, and it moves with such a slow creep that it hasn't been opened in a long time. And G33, who is riding this four-legged junker, like this drone made out of junk parts. It's got like a camera for a head, it's got a third arm on its back, it's really cumbersome and looks unwieldy, and it just, almost like a horse when it's trying to like tread through water, and it's really, moves in that odd kind of way. It moves like that all the time, and he starts to move into the next room, and you guys can already smell in the air, there's like an electric atmosphere, there is oxidization, there's iron, a metallic smell, there is the sound of like creaking metal, of like loud scraping. It sounds loud in there. And he just starts to move through.
Get out my loop earplugs.
Yeah, I'll follow.
Yeah, moving.
Okay.
Trail behind.
Yeah. I'm not going to ask for an order of march or anything like that. As you are led into a huge area. It is at least a mile to the next wall.
Damn.
And you can see that this room is just this huge box room filled with rusted piles of junk, and it's essentially a huge scrapyard, and you can all give me a culture check.
I would probably also say that I don't really understand this yet, so I don't think I would have put my weapon away, or I would have I'd have
There
put
you
it
are.
on.
Yeah, it's fine.
Does this have anything to do with the corporation?
No.
Well, that doesn't count.
24.
24 for Calyx.
Oh, I rolled a
3
6.
for Bruce.
21.
21 for TJ.
20.
20 for Kaz, and
I rolled a cocked 16 and then I rolled a 3, so 6.
6. I don't think Skelkin wouldn't know what this is, and I definitely think Roos probably hasn't spent time down here. But for the rest of you, where does the rubbish go? Where does the broken machines go? Where do the ship parts go?
We're in the recycling factory.
They don't get thrown out. Everything can be repurposed or salvaged, and you would know with those kind of roles that the salvage union has control of what is essentially bot scrap, and this is an area within the spike that they try and repurpose what they can from the junk, and yeah, everything gets basically shunted down here.
We should have put the vest down here.
And G33 moves in, and as the door closes behind them, my safe house is within one of these junk piles, a bit further in, near the Salvage Union office. We will have to be quiet, so we are not seen.
Okay, how far is it?
And they would look past and sort of point out to the distance a few of those piles. It's not all the way, but still quite some way.
So they don't know you're here.
No.
Don't worry, your disguises should keep us from being
You've not seen the whole of mine yet,
As long as you
Skelcom.
stay hidden, we should remain unchallenged. I have been in and out of here many times. This is where Protocol Phoenix was created, and where I woke up.
Oh. You woke up down here?
Yes.
Had you been
disposed of?
thrown down here?
I believe so.
Oh no.
Who
Oh no.
woke you
Oh,
up?
they just like to throw things away, do they?
It just was. There was no real no real memory from before, glimpses, and they like rub their hand on this like metal plate on their forehead. Dreams. Data. Power. Death. Destruction. Something's wrong. Dynatech. And again they pause.
So he's saying that Dynatech did it. Can I try and see if he's
Yeah,
telling
sounds
the
motive.
truth?
I'm gonna grab my glass of M&M's.
Reach, Mr. Frodo.
Blue?
Oh yeah.
No.
Oh.
That was a great noise.
Oh.
That's going on my little blue panel up there.
12.
12. Seems completely honest. Get on that fucking shelf. Get on that shelf. Oh, you guys are still here.
Shall we go?
And he
A
just
few moments later.
tries to stay quiet. And they step off of Protocol Phoenix and they begin to move ahead. I would like a group stealth check, please.
Ooh. Natural 20! 21!
Stealth.
Oh,
Mate.
Oh,
Mate.
no.
Can we do assists?
5.
Okay.
Just
Worse.
Just
tripping up over the scrap, making a clank.
Fuck. So they roll a 32.
Oh.
Wow.
Does that mean that anything we get below that is going to be seen?
That's them being stealthy. So that's pretty good. You got a nat 20.
25.
25.
13.
13.
5.
Also 13.
Okay. Alex,
Yeah.
roll me a d20, please.
Oh.
Straight roll.
Straight roll.
Oh.
Oh my god.
That one.
Oh.
Oh my.
Oh.
You travel 10, 15 minutes through this junkyard, and it's crazy to think that everything looks the same, and it's hard to tell with no atmosphere, no sky outside that you can see, no other buildings or anything, where you're actually going, or if you're going around in circles, but G33 seems to know exactly where they're going. Then they get to a rise of junk, maybe like an old ship that's half destroyed and been stripped out, like the whole cockpit is been removed and the guns are gone, but it's just coated in like rust and oxidization. The canopy's gone, and they crouch down and they sort of like this way.
Trip over a bucket, why don't you?
And yeah,
Just faced out.
who got the lowest on that stealth roll?
Me.
Me. Okay. And it is you. That you pick something, maybe it catches on a wire or a bit of tubing or something, and you go to a knee, and also like something just goes. Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, like the Pippin sort of like.
Yeah.
Full of
Cascade.
And it does turn into a cascade as one of these piles just.
Oh, shit.
I need everyone to make a dexterity saving throw, please. Sorry, reflex saving throw.
A reflex.
What's this then?
So you got 3 saves: reflex, will, and fortitude.
Where am I seeing this?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to look for.
Yeah, but what do you
there.
plus
Saving
to
throws.
it?
Here.
That's already there where it says reflex. It'll have a plus
Watch
something
me.
in it. Yours is quite high.
I can't see reflex.
Oh my god!
Scroll down.
Bin that dice.
That's another nat
Bin
one.
it.
No way.
Yeah.
I am an 11.
11. Nat 1 for a total of.
Oh, yeah.
What?
That's it.
That, yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
14.
14.
17.
17.
22.
22.
Oh no.
You're dying.
Bruce
Stop
dead.
Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Hey.
Concussed.
Can you throw me one of the veg?
Just a well wet.
A move. Big move.
A move.
Whoa, wait,
Don't
wait, wait.
squish the vest.
There's one there as
Wait,
well.
squish the vest.
Wait, can you go grab that?
Where's my toys for me, short arms?
There you go.
After drop.
Whoa.
That's cool.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh.
This is a large pile of
I love
crap.
this.
That's cool as dicks.
You
Oh,
do
Dick's
like dicks,
cool.
don't you?
What's like Dick and Ivy?
Jack, that dick's cool.
So.
Subjective.
Really?
let's Just get in a little closer on that.
Depends if you roll for them.
For podcast listeners, I'm falling around just trying to get the map all on the camera there. There we go. So,
Does anyone want some veg?
we've got M&M's. Does anybody want some
I'll
veg?
go veg.
Go on.
I might actually have some M&M's.
It's actually really good.
So,
Oh, look at that wheel. You did that on purpose, didn't you?
should we put that one over there?
So like
DJ getting some twinges up. Oh, wheel.
Wheel.
Oh, God.
So,
Run.
just gonna put you over here for now.
My heart's at the thumb.
Where's your fucking one?
Up your bum.
Up here, bum, and on the left. So, what you see as you make your way down is me falling about with my hands. There we go.
Oh, string.
Cube.
Oh, fuck.
Oh no.
King! As this pile over here on this side of the map for you guys just begins to cavalcade down. Noise erupts everywhere, and it's just as G3 was about to say something that this happens. He's like, no. And you guys see this cube of energy and structure down at the ground floor as all of this stuff begins to fall down. Everybody can give me a life science or a mysticism check, I believe it is. Life science, physical science, or mysticism, sorry. Or engineering, actually. Yes.
We're just picking the thing that's highest here.
There's a lot of things that it could go under, and out of those ones there, you can pick whichever one you so choose. Anybody lower than a 10?
No.
No.
Awesome. This is an assembly ooze. These are quite commonplace within factories, junkyards, workshops, and they essentially take anything that's broken, junk, they absorb it, they break it apart at a molecular level, and then almost basically drop out an item behind them out of reformed UPBs, which is the universal polymer basis for building stuff within the Starfinder.
Oh, they're
So
amazing.
It's like a big old Dave.
Yeah, but With that, Roosh, you fall. Can you roll me 2d6, please?
Oh, boy.
8.
8. You were going to take 8 bludgeoning damage as you...
You made him roll his own damage.
Oh.
Hell yeah, I did. I'm not being cheated on that. I was going to be like 12.
Not a 12.
I want to make that a t-shirt, but have nobody ever
Oh, wait,
explained
shit.
it.
How do I... Sorry.
Click on your SP. And you should...
Okay,
Comes
so
up
your
with
stamina
stamina
first.
points
Oh.
first.
Stamina,
and then
yeah, so
Yeah,
then
you
so
start
8. And then negative. Yep.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, it's not fun, is it?
No.
So, you watch as Roosh just collapses down this thing, and then as all of this, like, junk scatters across the floor, you just watch this assembly ooze.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
Help.
Move, Rose, move! Run!
Make sure they can't move any further.
Fly!
Oh, they're quicker than fucking gelatinous cubes, though, aren't they?
Oh no.
Somebody please
That
come
is
help me take him
a
out.
30-foot cube.
It is a 30-foot movement.
Oh!
That is a speedy cube.
How the fuck are you supposed to take out a cube?
God.
It gets... Actually, no, it'd be 5 foot back that way.
Oh!
As,
Rose, move!
as it gets closer to you, Roos, it looks like it's made out of like an acid of some kind, but then it's held together with this like energy of hexes that keep it in this cube-like formation. And as it travels over the debris all over the floor, you watching it as it just is sliding over, as there is a bigger source of nutrients with you. I need you all to roll initiative for me, please.
Oh. Sorry, guys.
No, you're fine.
Oh, great. Yeah, love that.
Oh.
Okay, starting with Skelk and Shaw.
8.
I'll say 8, it's better than 1.
It is, indeed.
3.
Skelk and Shaw. Kazumbra.
22.
2. Damn!
I don't know about you,
But I'm feeling 22.
That just happened.
Wow.
TJ Squeakerson.
10.
10. DJ Squeakerson got a 10. And Roos.
3.
Oh,
We'll die today.
I'm gonna die.
Chicken tonight.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Calyx.
Unnatural 20.
Unnatural 20. Okay, so.
oh, you made
That's what's
me
about to
ill.
happen to Roos.
Top of the round,
Oh, piss.
as this thing turns around, and where it was just happily, and you can see where it was like clean on the floor around, maybe it's like the odd item, this thing moves towards Roos. Kaz, you're up.
Okay.
You currently stand about 20 foot
Okay.
on top of a junk pile here that leads down to where this fence is.
Okay. Did I actually was I able to equip that armor? Yeah, I was able to put it on, wasn't I?
Sorry, I thought you were just taking it off the other person. Didn't realize you were putting it on. I'm going to say that there wasn't enough time
Okay.
to take it off and then put it on while these guys were all carving apart things and stuff.
I'll take that off quickly.
He was doing it while we were still killing the guy.
About 10 minutes to dawn.
That's all good. Alrighty. I think we've been compromised here. I think I roll full attack with my plasma rifle.
Yeah, baby! -4 to each attack, but you get to make 2 shots.
Yeah.
Whoa.
No more sugar for Ian.
Too many. Too many.
No more sugar for Ian.
That's a 14 against EAC.
TJ says no. You cannot not listen.
13 against.
Both hit.
I'm just out of everything.
What wizardry is this?
Okay, that's 6 points of E and F.
E, yeah?
And F.
So it's divide it into
three,
3 of each. The E is doubled. 6, that's 9 points of damage. As Kaz just... I mean, how's it look when you take the shot?
I think it's just straight up.
Yeah, just
Straight up the first thing he does. No shit.
is it aimed just from the hip? Just like
I think from the hip.
Yeah, just like...
Yeah.
Cool. It is going to take 9 points of damage.
I have not equipped this fucking rifle.
Anything else from Kaz? That was your full action, take 2.
That was reflection, so I'm done.
Okay. Felix, you watch as Kaz, without even missing a beat, just...
I'd like to move 20 feet this towards
Well,
Ruse.
technically be up here.
Okay, we're up here.
Yeah.
Right, can I move 20 in that sort of direction?
Yeah, probably get you to the bottom.
And can I throw, with all my strength that I'll definitely have to do this later, but it's worth it. I'm going to throw a rope at Roos.
Cool. Yeah, you can easily throw a rope towards him. I'm not going to have you make a check for that because it's not that far to throw it.
Cool.
You watch as like this long space rope lands on the floor.
I literally don't know your situation, but I'll be like, just grab on!
Okay.
But I'm going to try and say it as...
Don't you need it?
I can actually telepathic message you from this distance, so I'll say grab on telepathically so that I'm not making any verbal sound.
Well, that's what I was asking earlier, if I needed to buy rounds for that rifle.
If you have these, you should do.
What you have to?
Because obviously I gave the sniper to.
Yes.
I haven't moved over the rounds, which I would have done.
Yeah, that's absolutely fine.
With
Yeah,
that,
not a
so-
problem.
Just making sure that.
Yeah, it's cool. Make sure that they do grab that cheat because you would have had those.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I also would have bought more if I'd have
So, anything else from yourself? Are you holding an action or are you
Just if Roof grabs on, I'll be ready to like pull
aiming
him
and
up.
pulling him that way?
Because I don't know like if he's stuck under anything or not, so yeah.
Okay.
I'll let you make that decision.
Anything else from yourself?
Nope, that's it.
G33, who's up next to like, assembly use. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. Just try and stay quiet. We don't want the Union to hear us. After having 2 massive plasma rounds go off. They are going to, with a movement action, they control Protocol Phoenix, who bounds 20 foot down. Then they will. Sorry. Let's see what they've got. No, would they do that?
No,
That's
I've got
not an
500.
energy weapon. No, they would actually be on it, bound down, and then they would spend their seconds to control it to move again and go 5. Oh no, they would go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 would get them to about there. To which end they say, keep your distance. Which is going to say that's up on there, because I can't actually physically put them on there without more blue tack. They're going to double dash, basically. Then, next up is TJ.
I'm glad Geeky said not to make noise because I was going to do a very noisy thing. I think so. Calyx is holding a rope, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what? I think I'd like to make an active perception check just to keep an eye out for any people and things, people, places, and things.
Because you're using the action to I'll lower the DC. Active perception check, please.
Okay, that's 16.
16. Okay. First thing you notice is that as soon as Kaz makes those shot and Geeky's like, no, keep it quiet. Somewhere over ahead of you, a drone into the air.
Oh shit.
fuck.
Okay. I'll kind of whisper to the group, drone above. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Anything else?
No, I'm not going to do anything else.
Sure.
Would I know if this thing is only going towards where the noise was or whether it can see?
The drone.
No, the cube.
So you can give me a say this is an engineering check.
Oh, nat 1.
Nat 1 again!
Oh my
She
But-
is back strong!
I do have a +9.
That's okay, so, and that would bring it up to a 10.
Wait, let me just check before I.
Oh,
Yeah.
natty over there!
Yeah, +9.
That's a 10. You get the sense it's got blind sense. It doesn't look like it has eyes, but it can obviously sense things around it. It's probably programmed or some form of level of awareness where it obviously knows to go for the most nutritious
So,
supply.
I mean, the
smell like
smartest
me.
thing to do would be to fucking try and hide then, right? There's a drone and there's something which I think can't see me.
Blind sense means it can sense the presences around it. Just so you're aware of what that means.
Okay.
You can hide from the drone if you think it's got an optical sense, but blind sense would be like Daredevil being like, oh, there's somebody there, and there's somebody there.
Right. So, there's something that can see us.
Pretty sure that's right.
We can't make noise, but we can because we're going to die either way. I don't know where we're going, so I've got nowhere to run to. What did that guy do?
G33.
Yeah.
He ran down and, on Protocol Phoenix and said to keep your distance. They've got reach, essentially. It looks like he's trying to get onto the other side of it.
I can't really see what's going on.
You'd be about 20 foot up here on top of a junk pile, sort of like ready to
Yeah.
do whatever you need to do.
Fuck's sake. I can't do anything that's quiet. Is a laser pistol quiet?
Certainly quieter than a projectile weapon.
He said shut up.
You're not referring to my rifle, are you?
Yeah.
Big old plasma rifle.
It's a laser gun.
Plasma's not a laser! That is not a laser!
I would agree, plasma
Yeah, fair
isn't
enough.
laser.
Fair enough.
Plasma is a state of
Matter.
matter.
Very hot, burny throughy.
Burning through.
Ouchie ouch.
What about a Sub-Zero hail pistol?
It makes some noise, but not as much as a tac pistol or a sniper rifle.
Would that be the quietest one?
Probably.
But that's not E. That's not E.
Should get that Gatling rifle.
Artillery piece out, aim it into the sky.
Because I'm extremely slow.
Yep.
How do you tell? Are you just assuming that like hold and piercing would be kinetic?
That one goes against EAC.
Oh.
We've been through that one before, but because it's got an E in there, we're going to go with EAC.
Oh, okay. But he dashed.
It's up to you, what the skill can do.
I don't fucking know.
You can hold your turn if you want, you can delay.
I don't know what I'd be delaying it for, I think. How far can I dash?
So you can spend your movement action to move your speed, and then you can trade your action for another movement action, or you can do what's called a
Sprint.
yeah, which is 4 times your movement in a straight line, essentially.
Yeah, I'm not doing that because I still want to stick near him. Can I get to sort of near where he is?
If you give me a dex check, I'll let you slide down the junk pile, essentially.
Southern California.
Just add your dex modifier to it.
21.
21. You can get 20 foot down to next to Calyx, and then you'd be 15 foot away from it. And that would be probably 10 foot of movement to just kind of step off, slide down, and use those operative skills to Legolas your way down.
Nice. But I'm very close to the queue. So, how far have I got left? Where is everything?
15, 20?
occupied? So I can sort of get to near where G so-and-so
Yeah, you can
is.
get to about here with 15, 20 to about here, just behind them.
Yeah.
And that'll stay out of the area. You're sort of just following along.
Yeah, I don't really, if it's said to be quiet, I don't really want to draw any more attention. Can I
Yeah.
try and do a partial cover, or is that
Uh,
movement?
There's nothing overly there to get behind at the moment. So I would say probably no partial cover unless you want to spend that action to do more movement and get another 30 foot. And then you can probably try and get somewhere else.
Is there not like something where I can actively try to?
Usually to take cover, you have to have something to hide behind. Or you can go prone, but that only really protects you from range attacks. Please don't choke on that dice, Jack.
I'm not a child.
You know what?
Can I ready?
Fatal last words.
Can I ready an action?
Yes.
I would like to keep an eye out for the drone.
Keep an eye out for the drone. Okay, you can give me an active perception check, which takes us to
But I will hold my Sub-Zero pistol.
to shoot the drone. Okay, cool. Then the assembly ooze is going to
Fuck up our shit.
17 KAC.
Alright. Yeah, I think that fucks me.
Let's go with the
I think
OG
that's
target.
Yeah.
So. You can take 4 points of bludgeoning damage as this pseudopod comes out and like tries to like latch onto you and it like slaps across your feathers and it's like there's like almost like this like acidic energy to it, and it then is just going to
Am I in
as
it?
you are engulfed
Oh, fuck.
by the assembly ooze.
It's just about to use my fire speed.
Does that mean if we like shoot it, we're doing damage to Roots?
I don't know. You feel this energy field that holds this acid together move over you as you are now inside it. You cannot breathe. You feel the compression on you, and you're starting to feel it burning.
Okay.
That's all it can do. Bruce Pitt, you're up.
Can I use Solar Rush to get out?
Absolutely, you can.
Cool.
Fucking yeah.
Oh my god!
So normally it would be a athletics check to try and get out. But yeah, if you want to use Solar Rush.
Nice try,
So-
motherfucker!
So used to. It's a flower.
It's like The Simpsons.
Yeah.
It's just like, how did you do that, Dad? It's a flower.
Solar Rush. Here we go. As a standard action, you can read yourself in stellar fire and make a charge without the penalties. That is so I don't know what the movement is.
So the movement would be.
It would just be my straight up movement.
Yes, but usually with a Stellar Rush is you get to make an attack action.
Yeah. So that's 2d6 damage.
Yeah, so let's say that you are trying to like, as you kind of move out. It's usually make the attack at the end of the movement, but this is kind of cool, and I'm going to let you do it while you're in there.
So just do you want me to roll for an attack or roll damage?
I mean, you're in it. I
Okay.
don't think you need to
Alright.
roll for an attack.
I need to
Straight to
roll.
roll damage.
On.
2d6.
Get him.
6.
6 points.
Fire.
Okay. I would like an athletics check. DC's getting low. As you watch as like from inside this burst of like yellow solar energy starts to glow,
16.
and then Roos smashes out the other side of it.
Cool.
Yeah, boy.
Would you like to go any further?
Yes.
As far as
Takes 10 foot to get out.
Yeah. So yeah, as far away as I can.
15, and it's going to take the pseudopod at you. It's going to hit you with an 18 plus. Another 4 points of bludgeoning
Ooh,
damage.
that's all my
Stamina points gone, yeah?
Stamina points gone.
Yeah,
Awesome.
so now you're going to take it off your health.
So,
Take
stamina.
2 points off the stamina,
1, 2, nice.
and now you'll take it off your health.
What was it? Another 2?
Yeah.
Fuck.
But,
Yeah.
as you reach the apex of this run, it strikes out against you, but you manage to get away from it is the main thing, get out of it, as you could feel it burning away. If you'd have spent longer in there, things would have got bad. The energy of the solar manifestation starts to fizzle away. I imagine that's probably the end of your go.
Yeah, I haven't got any actions left.
Kaz.
Okay. Shit.
I'd probably say you all see as
Yep.
Ruiz runs out the other side of it, there is like a falter of that hex grid all around the outside of it.
What, just after the flare?
Can Kaz make a check to see how this ooze is detecting us?
I mean, yeah, it would be an engineering check is probably the best one for you.
18.
18. It has a blind sense, and it can sense things like technology and nutrients that it needs to self-sustain, and then also to do what it is essentially bioengineered and programmed to do, which is to assemble and disassemble stuff.
Okey-dokey. Can't see that drone anywhere.
From where you are, you would see that a drone has flown up somewhere over here, and it's starting to like look around. But you can't see it currently moving towards you or anything like that.
So the rifle made it come up out of hiding, but not the huge pile of scrap that was tumbling over.
It was kind of both. They got a perception check before to see if anything was going on. They knew, and then something else happened, and it was like, right, up it goes.
Fucking, I don't know. I think I can see everyone's still trying to be sort of quiet.
Yeah.
So I will sheathe my weapon and then do my gear array so I can get my sword out. That's my move action. I don't fucking know. I will, I think, slide down to where everyone else is.
Reflex. Sorry, be a straight up dex check. Good throw.
That's not good.
DC's 10, buddy.
Yeah, still.
It goes down on his head.
It's an 8.
An 8. Cool. 2d6, please.
Did you say dex check and not a throw? It's like a...
Not a reflex saving throw, it's just quite literally a dex check for you
Not that
to.
it matters, it's still the same.
I mean,
Yeah. Stumble right next
you're
to
gonna
it.
roll that 2d6 as you tumble down.
Fucking tits.
Right in the mouth.
That's an 8.
8 points of bludgeoning damage as you stumble your way down.
Fucking scrapyards.
Doesn't make too much noise though, I'm going to give you that one. at
Okay.
least.
Well, yeah, I've moved. I've started actioned.
Calyx!
Yeah.
So I'm just standing here, and then Kaz just next to me. I'm like, okay.
He's like, be very quiet.
Is Kaz standing?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I will.
Wounded.
All right.
He's like wonky goggles.
Yeah. Okay. On that basis, I am going to take.
Is it motorbike there?
James is like, just checked out for the day.
Right, I'm joined to bike again, guys.
Right. You said laser pistols are relatively quiet.
A lot quieter than projectiles, yes.
Right. Can I, for once, for the first time, use the laser pistol I have?
You can indeed.
And I'm going to not aim to hit the ooze. I'm going to aim to hit the junk pile over here
Okay.
to try and make it like have some sound over here and try and ideally draw it away from where we are.
Okay.
So trying to like cause a sort of like ding
Yeah, that's fine.
kind of thing around here.
Make a shot, the DC's low, and then we'll use what you've rolled to
That is a
determine.
19.
19 is a pretty good shot. Definitely dislodges some junk and ting, bits fall down.
So yeah, so that's how. So now I'm going to take 20-foot movement. Oh, I'm going to go through people's spaces, so I'm not sure I can actually do that.
You can move through friendly spaces.
I can go through friendly spaces.
Yes. If you move through
Right.
enemy spaces, you have to make a tumble action.
Right.
Or take the attack of opportunity.
I'm going to basically be standing on Skelkin's head.
You
Well,
don't land in friendly spaces, but you can.
yeah. Well, I can go to that spot.
Yeah,
like
absolutely.
There.
Yeah. Not a problem. They can't do an attack of opportunity because they've already had theirs.
There.
So
And that. So that's action and movement, and I don't. Yeah. That's
Cool.
it.
G33, who is currently there, is going to. We don't have those, but Protocol Phoenix does. They hop off Protocol Phoenix. And Protocol Phoenix bounds up and then goes in for a slam. That is a.
Just falls into the ooze.
No.
Like hitting custard.
It's an 11 plus 5 though, so it hits.
Or acid blamon.
And it
Ooh.
Danger, Lamont.
does 7 points.
It has blind sense.
of
It is also
bludgeoning
spooky.
damage.
Is it my
Boy.
cousin?
Which, as like Protocol Phoenix, like shoulder barges into this the hex force field that's around it. You watch, and all of the acid that's inside just,
Oh.
Sploosh.
Acid on the
Oh,
floor.
lad.
and
He
then
knows
seems
what's
to
up.
drain away through things. I'm going to take you out of initiative,
Oh, yeah.
and G33 is like, we need to be quick now. There shouldn't be more of them. It's not far away, and then begins to take Protocol Phoenix and runs a bit further ahead of you. And
Can I quickly use a serum on myself?
absolutely, it's a swift action to use a healing serum. It's 1d8, so if you want to use that.
Whee!
Who else has got healing serums, by the way?
I do.
So let's
I've got Mark 1 already.
mark 1 there. You got mark 1s?
2.
You got mark 2.
Do you have more than one Mark 2?
I've got
Mark 2 there.
I've got 2 Mark 2.
So hold them until then.
So-
Who else got mark 1s?
Add it to your health only, I believe. I
That's
do.
hefty.
I'll have a quick read, but I
Any more mark ones?
think it's only
One.
your
I went straight for the 2s, baby.
Yeah.
health
Baby.
rather than your stamina.
Okay. Do you once you max out your health, do you go on to stamina after
I
that?
don't believe on healing you do.
No, you
No.
only
It's
do
only your
your
health.
hit points. Stamina, you have to get that on a short rest, which is 10 minutes and spending a resolve point,
Yeah.
or a long rest of 8 hours.
Or me.
Or you.
Or yeah.
Kaz has the ability. He has the technology.
Are you fresh out of stamina points? Yeah?
No, actually, that was a waste of.
Oh, take it back if you want. I'm
Okay.
happy for you to not.
Yeah. I thought it was gonna.
Do you know what? I can
Trickle
give you.
into my-
I can give you a shoulder rub later.
Sure.
That sounded worse than I meant
No.
that to.
Quick. And they are. I need another
that.
group stealth check to be able to follow them.
Can I clarify?
Did you
Yes.
Did you
It's
take
getting
it?
dangerous.
What's up, Skelkin?
Did you take it?
I do
No, I.
Okay.
2 seconds, guys.
equip that rifle. Is that something that I can do?
Retrospectively, you would have equipped that rifle because you've been after one from the start, and you spent a day on the
Fucking
ship.
a long time.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm happy for you to have equipped that. Because I know that when you turned up today, I was like, "Hey, do this with your sheet, that, and that." So,
In the interest of honesty, because I'm still at the top of the pile,
I
do I
nearly
need to
could
roll an
have
athletics or
gone to-
disadvantage?
acrobatics check
Acrobatics, cool.
to work your way down.
Yeah, sorry.
16.
16, absolutely fine as you
Ooh.
move your way down
What's
from the
this?
top of the pile.
Oh,
That-
stealth is
Oh, sorry. What was the problem?
Yeah.
I've already forgotten where we were.
Stealth.
Group stealth check, please.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. 11.
Ooh,
Oh,
nice.
not
That's a
20.
Natural
Yeah.
20!
That's a 24.
Nice.
Offer 3 and 19.
A natural one.
Oh.
Hey, we're getting them tonight. So
Yeah.
19, 1, Total?
24.
24?
10.
10?
18.
18?
11.
11, okay. There's no major clattering or anything, but once more, Roos. No, it's you, sorry, Calyx. This time, Roos, you're a bit more careful, but Calyx, you like end up bumping into a few things and not really sure of like the space around or having been, you know,
I think I'm a bit distracted mentally.
Oh, absolutely. This is so brand new to Calyx that it's got to be distracting in some way, shape or form. And as you move around, though, what you do notice is that drone eventually comes back down and doesn't seem to have noticed anything. Okay. Maybe it was just a junk pile falling, maybe it was anything else.
Can I, as we're moving, be listening out, because I get a bonus to that because I'm a Ring of Whispers, can I be listening out for anything that I can hear?
Yeah,
please?
Absolutely.
Can you hold an action and walk, or is that done now?
I can say that you are being prepared, so that should anything happen and it surprises you, I will give you a circumstance bonus to perception checks and being surprised. If you are actively like trying to keep an eye out.
So 24 on hearing perception.
Okay, so what you do begin to hear is that like sometimes you can hear like other things moving around. Sometimes they sound mechanical, sometimes you hear like the and then like just little bits and pieces of either people working here or machines maybe like grinding things down. You definitely still hear like of things being
doing stuff.
Yeah, of junkyard noises. Obviously a huge stack collapse is a lot louder than all of those, but you don't hear any more of them. And eventually you've worked most of your way across this huge mile-long room, and G33 is like, and him and Protocol Phoenix start pulling aside this large fan and also grate together, and you can see that Protocol Phoenix was built specifically because G33 isn't strong. And they move this plate across, and you can see a hole that has been covered over, it's rusty, and there's a makeshift ladder that goes down. And they, without even saying anything, just start crawling down, and you watch as Protocol Phoenix, who has these like mechanical hands, goes down, he's first, but 4 legs down a ladder. It's really uncumbersome, but just fits down and leaves you guys at the top of the ladder.
I will do a nanite surge and do a regenerative repair on Moose.
Do now here?
I just have to be close to him, so I do it, and then as long as I'm within 5 foot of him.
Yeah.
Cool.
Over the next minute, you'll get 1 stamina point for every round. So if a minute goes by...
Add 1 now.
Yeah.
Just in case something happens.
Yeah.
I'll go down the ladder.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
So can
I just thought I wanted to put it out there.
Cool.
descends down the ladder.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
More
Yeah.
tunnels.
I think there's a moment of hesitation, and I'm possibly the last one to go down.
Okay.
I'll make sure I'm close to Bruce and I'll go down whenever he goes
No
down.
problem. And by the time you descend down 15 feet into what is then, it looks like an old container or old area of electronics that has been cleared out. And maybe this was some part of wiring nexus or it was something, but they've managed to create a room, and you can see little scraps of tools and plates and junk that are just, you can see where Protocol Phoenix was made. This is like a tiny little workshop made out of like makeshift tools and things they can find in the area. And G33 turns to you all. It's like, this is safe. They shouldn't be able to find us here. The scrapyard has magnetization that stops a lot of sensors from kicking in, but it also means that I can't search out from this area. I have to leave this area to hack or do anything of that value. I am sorry. And he turns to you, Calyx. I can't finish a sentence.
It's fine.
And you
You
stand
didn't
there
do it, but-
in this.
Is they being Dynatech here, or is they being like a wider group of assassins? I'm not sure on who the they is right now.
Dynatech. They are searching for me. Have been for some years. I'm a loose end.
Can I ask why you haven't left?
They have something. I know it. I was there. But data's lost. Power, danger. They could destroy everything. I know this. And I just want to do whatever I can to stop millions of people dying.
How many people know, is it common knowledge that this area is a dark zone for surveillance?
The salvage union are pretty tight on security, usually. Only throwaway things end up here, like me. Other beings like me. Doesn't seem like they've ever tried to look for me down here. It's only when I had to make my way up to the upper levels that I became more active. For now, we should be safe to rest, or for you to make a break from here.
We need to decide how we go from here. So, obviously, we need to either return to Dynatech and act as though we have executed our new friend, or we have to split ourselves completely.
You asked for information. Hidel, there's project. I can't get that you from here. If you do help me to stop whatever's on floor 184, I will do what I can for you. I can also look through and access any of the information that they got from the data pads here, but there'd be no remote link outside of this floor if we want to dig deeper.
Could we get him to the Zephyr? Maybe? Was that a little once the dust is settled?
It's possible.
Is this your ship?
Yes, it's a very big ship, Bruce. It's got some big guns in it. Makes you feel things inside.
Sounds splendid.
Do they know your ship?
They know we have it.
Yeah, they know of it. Yeah.
So as soon as they suspect that we're not with them,
I think we
Not
need to
necessarily.
get the fuck out of here at some point.
I can change data logs. I can change the coding. I can change the name. Anything that you need to change digitally about the ship.
Oh, give it a new name. Sexy.
Repaint as
Oh.
well.
We need to decide if we're going to Dynatech now. This might be the only window we get. It takes time for data and security to. I mean, you'd know about this, but I don't know how fast security updates. At the moment, we're still employees.
Well, they're on to us anyhow.
The harvesters. Sometimes they work on their own things. Sometimes it could be for the company. I imagine I'm not on the books.
But we are, maybe for the moment, and that would be the easiest to get in. And I mean, probably by the time we got out, security will have updated that we're trespassing, but this might be the only time we get to get there without interference.
do we decide over a rest or not? The lovely chap did mention rest.
You can stay here as long as you need.
I think acting swiftly is probably key here. Just for if we're going to fabricate anything, it needs to be, watertight.
How can we fabricate anything without proof? What's our proof going to be?
I hate to say it, dead chap, but do you have anything removable about your body that we could potentially take with us?
Spare head.
A spare head.
Another head, Bruce.
An
It's a
arm
little extreme.
or
Got him.
something that we can take to prove.
Do you have any identification about your person? Like, when I show my ID badge, anything more permanent?
They just tap the cranial eye. And they look at their hands, and they are robotic hands. With some help, I could potentially have these removed. It would leave me somewhat vulnerable.
Maybe not both.
I'm not cutting off his fucking hands. I don't understand why I'm here. Like,
but what would the goal be if you go back?
We can get to the floor.
Yeah,
it's
what is
the
the
easiest,
goal?
quickest way to get to the floor without us
So
being
this
interfered with.
AI thing, Skelkin, is not actually an AI. It's a terrible, dangerous
going there.
power or something like that, which is what this chap's trying to stop. Which so the whole thing when they were rushing the building when we lost Joan.
Yeah, to get to this floor.
Yeah, well, that's what that was. It's to stop it rather than to kind of.
I don't understand the rush into some very not potentially dangerous, definitely dangerous situation when we are not at our peak.
Yes. Also, not the quickest way in. The quickest way, the least observed way, is there is a service stairwell that
We did know about the service stairwell.
they have it under a lot of lock, but I thought that speed over stealth last time would be more than they could handle. If I could be quicker than their systems.
If we weren't there, unfortunately, you probably would have made it.
Agreed.
Sorry.
Well, maybe if we do stealth this time.
Well, this is
And
what
a
I'm
level of
saying.
speed.
I think we do need to have at least see if we still have some stead with Dynatech
But if
to
you don't,
get in. If we don't, we fucking run.
It will be easiest for me to be able to run out of somewhere.
This is the thing. We, Calix and I, still have
I hate.
unfortunate ties.
Yes, but you were being tracked. If you walk in without your tracker,
He got mugged. Terrible thing.
I was
Awful.
going to say robbery.
Yeah.
I mean, the node is...
Saw the whole thing.
Yeah.
Terrible.
I'm not so keen on the idea. I mean, how is everyone looking? We're just going to walk into a battle of a deadly thing that even Dynatech's scared of.
Well, we're not saying that we'd do that right away, Skelkin. It's more of the case that we'd go in and be like, oh, we did the job, and there it is, and get more information and see what we can do. A little, like, scope out. We cannot scope out if we don't have access.
What sort of scoping? Because, I mean, G said he could get all the information we need.
We've got the blueprints for the building.
Can't get any more information from
Not
here.
from here, obviously, but there are
We can
things
send
that you...
things back.
There are things that you both wanted to know as well, and he can't do that from here.
No, but from here we can at least, like, gather our thoughts and group and... I don't know.
It's
I
we
mean,
can't just leave. Calix has a contract. I have a wife, and you know, there's not much of a life, but a life there. And I honestly, I don't know what will happen to me if I try to leave.
I'm the same. It's likely that we'll never... Me and TJ are likely never to
don't
be
want-
allowed on Absalon Station again.
I don't want to be thrown into the protein recycler.
I don't think Dynatech can stop you from being on the station.
They have hit people. They're going to do one of two things. They're going to take out a hit on me, or they're going to have this poster boy of theirs that's betrayed them. They're going to drag my name through the dirt. They're going
not
to
being funny,
humiliate
but
me.
I don't
My
think...
department would take it, and they would change all that footage that I've got of Calix would be twisted, and it would be changed, and Calix would become a villain.
I will be
think
hated and hunted.
It's not just yourselves whose lives are in danger. We have taken a mission. If we don't go back having succeeded, we are all in danger. So we do need to decide how we can go back and lie through our teeth. Lie through our tooth.
I mean, that's what I was saying about
Yeah,
taking an arm,
something.
but at the same time they may figure that we're bluffing. If that happens,
I mean,
and
we
we're
could
caught
even-
in the middle.
Did they actually ask for proof? They did.
They just said the contract is to take out the threat.
You may as well make it seem like we went above and beyond. So you go.
But then
There you go.
it may not be as easy as just, oh well, thanks. They might ask about what information we found, where it was, like if there was a base, and I don't know how you found, because obviously I wasn't at the fucking thing. Like how many people are
Well,
with?
there are enough witnesses that saw Geeky running out from beside the node,
There's enough witnesses that saw us as well.
but we could say that we were actively pursuing when these two harvesters, who we didn't know, appeared. There's maybe some miscommunications and cross wires. They fell in the confusion, and we continued our pursuit.
So there may or may not be witnesses that would come forward to say the
It's
exact
Buddy,
opposite.
100 credits, and is anyone's.
Does Kaz think when you're looking at Geeky's arms or some appendage that he could remove one and then put it back on?
Outright yes. Okay. Because of where the augmentations are, the bits where they attach to the skin, probably a bit harder, but certainly like, wrist to elbow, yeah, you could unscrew certain bits and take them off. I mean, it's definitely within your remit. So
It just seems like weird to me as a trophy to take a hand as proof that you're killing somebody. It's a bit odd.
Well, what would you
It's
take?
better than nothing. We have nothing
But
to
that's
give.
the we have nothing.
So
is
that's
it
better than nothing.
is it not best to say like the body was destroyed?
No,
No.
they will want something.
They like stuff.
if we just say we've killed them, they could go, well,
What if they
what's
take
your
his
proof?
hand and we've just taken it off him?
What's
I
your
can make more. If anybody else can help me or is good with engineering or mechanics, I can.
Kaz is a damn whiz.
I mean, I know that you have.
Too kind.
kind enough, dear boy.
I know that you have augmentations, and I know that you can potentially work.
You're probably, even though you can't see his eyes, he's probably like trying to avoid contact with people's eyes.
With help, I can, we can rebuild them. It's not a problem. As long as this remains intact, this is what's important. This can be transferred to Protocol Phoenix. I mean, and then there's a moment where you watch that processing again, and he's like, I could transfer my consciousness to Protocol Phoenix, and you can take my body.
But would you want your body back? What if they take it?
It's dangerous.
Not much more left of me.
I mean, it would be a solid, we have killed you,
I
as
wouldn't
far
be
as
able
we
to
have concerned.
verbally communicate, but I would be essentially a data drone for you.
Having worked for Dynatech, how much would I be able to spill in terms of like security and what their protocols are?
Everything from your backstory.
Okay.
I mean, go with what you want, and I will add to anything, because I think that could be a good thing to end on.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, anything you need to say that you remember, and if not, then I can fill in some blanks.
I think I'm just gonna. I don't want to give my whole backstory, but I want
Yeah.
to like key points in conversation, talk about like security protocols, things like that, and just give you a layout of knowledge that I think will help. And yeah, how?
Okay, so things that
My
you would know.
brain's not
Give me a
dry.
recall knowledge check. This is
Recall
a D20,
knowledge.
and then this is going to be relatively easy for you. We're going to put the DC at 15. So it's just a, well, no, 10 probably actually, because you were in the defense teams, and although they're more exploratory.
Is there a recall knowledge?
No, it's just a
It's
D20 roll.
focus.
I've got the DC.
Oh
Lovely.
my
That's in that
god.
one.
I remember nothing.
Oh, that
Too much trauma.
hit to the head.
I mean, I would love to give you more. I'm going to give you some stuff because, but it's been a few years. So you would know that.
And in between then and now is like trauma and like.
Yeah,
and they would have
exactly.
changed their protocols
Yeah.
after the
All
last
the codes
attack.
have changed.
Exactly that. But you know there are certainly the defense teams are all on close to floor 200, and these are exploratory teams that go out and, like you did, secure worlds and find ancient tech. And if somewhere's a bit more dangerous than what the exploration department goes on, or they find something they want, they send the defense teams in. they also use them to secure places on planets for people they need to help. This could be with sanctuaries or with walled communities. Maybe like the area is prone to really nasty predators, so the defense teams would go out and act as a security force around essentially what would be a resource for a colony. Also, within the building has its own militia that isn't part of the defense teams. They would be security soldiers or personnel that are specifically there to defend and act as security. They are your standard, what was that noise? Kind of guards for certain floors, and or if there is an attack or somebody needs to, send out a team to defend the building, they've got a really quick response time. It's usually about 18 seconds, 3 rounds. But they also have robotic sentries as well. So certain floors would have things like defense turrets or drones, while places like that you would certainly know, like this service stairwell, would be guarded by larger robotic entities that they don't need to feed or anything. You can just leave them there as a sentry. That's what you would remember. But as for the recent years, I'm not going to give you. That was very generous for a nat one.
Yeah. I offer that information.
And I think we'll leave you guys there for this week. You can click the long rest button if you are going to take a long rest here. I will say that.
Are we going to take a long rest, though?
That's on you guys.
Well, I was pushing for that. I think you guys need it.
Yeah.
Because we, by the time we actually come up with what we're going to do, I think it probably is going to be nearing that.
I think it'll be fine.
And with that, G33 will offer their arms towards Kaz, and they're like, so body or hands?
Oh, fuck.
And we'll leave it at that.
Yeah.
And that is where we're going to close down this week's session. Guys, thank you so frickin' much. You guys are fucking awesome. Something clicked this episode where the RP and combat and just characters for me was just like, you guys are fucking amazing. I love you so much.
Squishy.
You had a hard combat at the start of the story arc, and then went into another combat where I think you thought it was going to be super hard, and then it turns out it wasn't all that bad, which was down to Alex's role earlier on me asking his role of D20 as to what you were facing. But I think you guys did amazingly well, and I'm really looking forward to see where you take the next step of the story with the options that have been put out in front of you. To everybody watching on Twitch, thank you so much. We love you. We appreciate you. Check out the merch stores. Check out these guys' socials as well. And then also go click, sub with Amazon Prime on Twitch. Go sub on YouTube, which is free. Let's just get those numbers going up. And if you don't want to donate or you don't want to sub up, that's fine. Just tell a friend. If you think there's one person out there who would like this, let them know. That's the best thing you can do for us. And hopefully we'll have some more exciting news as well for you in the next week or two to do with the show. Guys, thank you so much. I'm back on Thursday because I am streaming on Thursday. And yeah, until then, though, guys, thank you so much. It's bye from me. It's bye from them.
It's goodbye.
It's goodbye from me.
Bye.
May those dice. Bye. May those dice gods be ever in your favour. Take it easy, guys.